He never ceases to amaze.
Drinking lime. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dice Soup, brought to you by Once Upon a D20 at patreon.com/OnceUponAD20. Hey, I'm sorry about last week. I totally just life happened. But life is getting back to normal. I'm not on camera, but that's okay.
We've still got your face.
The rest of these beautiful faces are live and beautifully.
I mean, your face is still there.
Can you tell?
Yeah, your face is there.
No, yeah, we've got your face here.
That's about as current a face as you're gonna get today.
I've grown accustomed to his face.
Grow accustomed to your face. So, when last we left off, I think, we've. I didn't actually see the halfway in last week, and I neglected to post it on YouTube. I'm going to remedy that this week. The halfway in will be up on YouTube tomorrow at the usual time, 9 Western, Pacific, and nasty. But when last we left off, Soup, the group had followed the righteous brand soldiers that were going down towards the dash, and they cut them off. They stole Becks, they stole gear, cart, horses, and were wandering off.
I do that.
And then decided that instead of just running and dumping stuff and leaving a trail, that they would in fact cut off the pursuers. And boy did they. They ambushed these poor righteous brand soldiers, not the least of which being one that had control of the dragon orb that Bex was in charge of guarding, or had charged herself with guarding. Tomato, potato. And completing the retrieval of it, up to and including the Slayer being somewhat touched by it.
It was a very moving moment.
I had to remove it from the spot it was in.
You did. You did it, as they say.
He did it.
Indeed. And then took the next, I believe it was 4 days to get back up to Hupperduke and settle in, putting Bex into, I believe, the Blushing Tankard, as it is a nice place with plenty of room and plenty of place to hide in plain sight. And took yourselves back to Lower Hupperduke, Low Duke, if you will, where
sounds questionable.
Where you got to settle back in at the Cinnarind house, and as today is the day before the Harvest Close Festival, the guys over Hupperduke are quiet. There's not the normal day-ending explosions and festivities, or at least explosive festivities that normally go on. But they seem to be clearing the air for the festival that is to come tomorrow. Smell of gunpowder being replaced by cooking meats, cooking breads. It seems to be a festival not unlike Thanksgiving, where there may not be a true meaning to the holiday, but everybody seems to be cooking and enjoying the cooking of food. But with that, oh wait, no, you are coming to the morning of the day before, so
Yeah.
still same thing. The first days of Fest Run before the Harvest Close Festival, they are preparing and not dead. Point is, what would you like to do?
And not dead? Is that a thing that needed to be specified?
It's a peculiar specification, but I think we were here to get supplies, right, for our trip into the Feywilds to get Shade back, right? That's why we're here.
Save the kitty.
Yeah. So let's be about that then. See if we can find any of that adamantine.
Sounds like a plan.
I think Luca might actually stay behind because even though I have the disguise hat and stuff, it's better to not risk it at this point. I think I'll see if there's something productive I can do while I'm there. Maybe like work on enchanting something or...
Valeneth, he'll be going along because he's just curious to see how much has changed.
Akira's going, so just they know Luca is safe indoors. So.
Yep.
We're talking about blacksmithing here. We can't have the jeweler/blacksmith not go. So.
Oh, I'm a blacksmith too now.
I know.
What aren't
You've been working on your craft. All of you have been working on your craft. So, those headed out. The Cinnarand house is basically a straight shot down the busy streets from the Omni Smelter. Right. Well, the Prayer Foundry, which is directly across the street from the Omni Smelter complex.
Right.
Those of you heading that way, it is a large place. Has the barrier walls that this kind of crisscross latticing, but it's like 2 foot thick stone as well, where like there are holes where you can see through, and you can see the kind of operations going on behind the scenes, but where each of these buildings has a kind of spire on the top that kind of betrays what each building is focused on. One of them having a golden statue of scales, kind of looking almost like an Arathis holy symbol, but just it looks like solid gold balance. The adamantine building, looking like it has not even a spire, but a spear coming out of it, big enough for probably a cloud giant to hold. It's enormous. Silver, platinum, even copper.
I could probably lift it.
You might not be wrong.
And it's okay if he is, but he would say he probably could.
Oh no.
I'll lean in. If you can lift it, I will make whatever weapons you want from that.
Don't make dumb promises. Remember, he's got an intelligence high enough that he knows he can lift it.
He's like, well then. In that case.
Yeah, Akira's just gonna let you burn yourself on that one.
and as in
not that kind of row. Eredrin. I was reading the wrong parentheses. Not that kind of lift, Eredrin. I'm not going to steal it. I'm just saying I could probably like physically lift it in the air.
And if you could physically lift it, you should be able to claim it. Because, God, dang.
Who's gonna stop you?
Exactly. You could hit him from 50 feet away with a melee attack, dude.
The other times that you've been in town, the Omni Smelter has had plumes of smoke coming from each of these buildings. Obviously being worked or being at work. Today, they are off. Yesterday, they were off when you were coming into town. Though business has not ended by any means. Out here at the front circle, a large, intricate fountain. Looks like it's at least gold plated. Bowl and intricate scroll work kind of pouring over. They have a nice kind of garden area in the front where people are exchanging money for blocks of metal, mithril, adamantine, gold, silver.
It seems like we've found the place. And who wrote that in the corner? I saw that.
Just look at the.
I have literally just not been acknowledging it.
I just saw it and I couldn't help but like. Bing, bing,
Yeah, I saw it a while ago.
I saw it.
I
Was
know
getting
exactly
started.
who wrote it.
All I'm gonna
correlate the color.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's framing Beardy, good job.
Beardy quickly changing his avatar color.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's definitely Beardy.
You couldn't keep it together long enough to commit to the bit.
Oh man.
You just had to eat. You should not have changed your color. You just should have been like, deny.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I didn't know we could change our color.
Yeah.
You just click on the color
I
box.
was
but anyway.
wondering when somebody was going to see it. I was like, oh, they've been seeing it the whole time. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I saw
But
it.
moving,
I saw it right after it appeared. So
I'm fucking colorblind. I can't tell that shit. God damn.
moving up to the this set of basically kiosks, the gnomes that are occupying them, and in each of them is crewed not only by one gnome who's doing the money changing, but it's very much a supply line of gnomes going back and forth. Here, this person has this order, and it's very organized. They're the writing receipts. Giving one to the buyer and one to basically a runner to go inside the facility, get their exact amount, make sure everything is put together, strapped together, being able to move not insignificant amounts back and forth. Most of the clientele seems to be working class kind of crafters. This quieter time, even the prayer foundry across the street is not currently lighting fire.
okay.
There are passing by the front, you can see there are people working, doing more of the woodwork, more of the tinkering with things that are already made. The Temple of Moradin is of course going to Moradin, but right now this seems to be more of the kind of you think of it as kind of a sale day where this is where you're getting your supplies. What would you all like to buy? Well, farmers market if all you farmers was metal.
Well, I mean, mining metal is kind of like farming. Okay,
Indeed. But basically, you're hearing amounts of 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 gold worth of materials being commonly exchanged in this place right now. So the quantity that you would be able to buy is enormous. They're loading these things onto carts using magic primarily, but also physical labor. So in this place, you can get a significant amount of basically whatever you're looking for. What would you like?
So we were here for at least a couple of different things specifically, right? I can't
Adamantine being
remember.
one of them.
Yeah, we definitely need the adamantine.
I forgot what the other element was, though. It was adamantine, and I thought we needed something else.
I need mithril.
You needed mithril. I felt there was more to it than that. I felt we needed adamantine, your mithril, and something, but I'm blanking on what that something is.
I mean,
We were
I could use more adamantine for like armor.
Adamantine, more adamantine, and mithril.
I'm trying to think of myself
Like
because I've never actually
some
looked up.
adamantine half plate would be excellent, I think.
Is half plate medium armor? Or?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yes, it is.
Because I'm proficient with some medium
It's the
armor, and I
heavy-
wouldn't mind getting a
It is
little
the
something
heaviest
to.
meat.
I wouldn't mind getting a little better than a 15 AC.
It's heavy though.
Oh, it's heavy, not medium.
Adamantine.
No,
It's medium armor, but it still weighs a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I think it's medium armor that still has a strength requirement is basically what we're getting at here, right?
Yeah.
how much is that required?
I don't believe that's actually true, but
There are
What is
armors that do
that?
though. Like plate armor does require 15 strength, so it's entirely plausible.
Doesn't chainmail require like a 13 string?
I think
Or am
so.
just dumb?
I'm pretty sure it does.
but
So I'm-
chainmail, chain as you're referring to it, is a heavy armor.
It is
Chain
heavy
heavy?
armor. Yep.
Yeah,
Uh,
chain's heavy.
and
Chain shirt is not.
and no medium armors have strength requirements. So
I'm looking at
I
the
was gonna
adamantine
say,
half
pretty sure
plate,
about that.
and it has nothing fancy about it.
it's just chainmail has a strength requirement of 13, and then splint and plate have 15 strength requirements. So
I thought chain was medium armor. Wow.
Huh.
Wow.
a chain
Wow,
shirt
wow,
is
wow.
a chain
Yeah,
shirt.
chain shirt. But yes. So the stations that you are able to find, you do see adamantine cellar, brass, bronze, copper, electrum, gold, plain ass iron, lead,
Ooh,
mithril,
wait.
platinum, silver, and steel.
Jeez, you got friggin' everything.
We were talking about
Yes.
iron.
The term omni smelter is very true.
Mm-hmm.
This place deals with everything.
So if they've already
Right.
got everything and whatnot, would we also be able to find like pre-made goods, like maybe finding some adamantine stuff already?
It would be cheaper to make it ourselves.
It would.
Yes, that is the trade-off. Is that these metals are extraordinarily the finer ones, the mithril, the adamantine, even brass and bronze, are hard to work with and need very skilled people to make their stuff, not only because of intricacy but time. And so if you're gonna commit to commit to working out adamantine to line a piece of armor, or even make a solid piece of armor out of it, it takes time and expertise.
Yeah.
And so, yes, you could totally find armor that already is adamantine enforced, but that's going to cost
a nice pretty
not
penny.
an unpretty penny.
Yeah. Alright then, I guess we need to find out how much adamantine I need for a half plate.
Generally, it's 500 gold pieces onto the cost of the item, but I'm checking the nifty list of stuff that we got from Jeremy for an actual price.
The magic list. The magic list there is the general thing. That's more of the character creation kind of thing, but that's what prices are based around.
Shadow Walker about tree fitty.
Tree fitty. I actually sent somebody tree fitty last night to give me some Mountain Dew.
Nice.
Give me tree fitty.
But so depending on what you want and how much you want, this place seems to be able to accommodate a significant amount of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find adamantine
Adamantine armor is just a one of the classifications on there, and it is plus 500 to the normal price.
Okay, I just couldn't find it for some.
I know that one because I was there for that meeting.
Ouch.
Thanks, Radiant Realm. Plug for radiantrealm.gay. That's a legitimate website address. Type it in. Promise it works.
Goddamn.
Awesome.
Goddamn.
Radiantrealm.gay.
So what that's saying is, would we need 500 gold worth of adamantine to make the armor, or would it be to buy it pre-made? It'd be the price of the armor plus 500.
Normally the latter.
Okay. So what's the rate like per pound of adamantine and mithril?
See, there you go. You're asking the right questions. So adamantine per pound is about 500 gold. So legitimately, it's about a half a pound to line most types of armor. Because it's not making the entire piece out of armor or out of adamantine. It's lining existing armor with like thin webbing, basically basically using adamantine as rebar, but making it thin because adamantine is super strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how much would a half pound go for like reinforcing weapons? Like how can you charge it that way?
Depends on the weapon, because like you could take that same half pound and probably dip a great sword in it and coat the entire blade thick enough that you'd be able to sharpen it down to a good solid sharpness, and probably not lose that sharpness for a number of human lifetimes.
Yeah. Okay. And what's the going rate for mithril?
The going rate for mithril per pound is actually 1,000, but that's because volumetrically it's twice as much material.
That's a lot, yeah. Do they sell that in quarter pounds?
They do.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta pull up a calculator.
They do sell it by weight. Most of it is generally in bar form, but not everybody can afford an entire bar of adamantine, an entire bar of roll.
He's calling you poor now.
No, they acknowledge that it's a thing. I mean, interpret it how you want. They aren't looking down.
They acknowledge it's a thing, but they're regularly doing 20,000 gold deals at the same time. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah. They're not gonna. These people aren't Robbins Brothers jewelers where you walk in and they're going to try and sell you on something and look down their nose when you're like, I can't afford a $3,000 ring. Can I only look at a $500 ring and then like push up their glasses and be like, oh, you're one of the poors, huh?
You're one of those.
Okay.
Why, yes. What told you?
Just saying, I despise Robbins Brothers. They're one of the first companies that ever talked me into a really bad deal to try and extort money out of me using the credit system. So
Lovely.
they can fuck themselves.
Agreed.
I was one of the poors, and they tried to make me more poor.
That's no good.
Oh,
So maintained by the quarter bar or by the quarter pound.
they sell it by the half pound because it is commonly used by the half pound.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, people coat mithril they coat mithril over weapons too, so that's why they sell it by the quarter pound.
Yeah, I mean, I realized that my AC would be the same with half plate, so like the only reason to get any kind of armor would be if it was adamantine armor, because immunity to
that would be pretty wise.
That would be the only reason, and it'd be a good reason.
I do also think it'd be good for us to remember that we wanted the adamantine for offensive purposes, aka going into the Feywild.
Absolutely.
So we just needed more things that could do like the magical, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah,
what it was.
That could overpass like the immune to non-magical, non-iron attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we're saying adamantine is the 5e equivalent of cold iron. Is that what it was, Jeremy?
Not even just cold iron against Fey, but even more so, just magical creatures in general generally have no resistance to adamantine weapons for the most part.
Fair enough.
Then I guess I could use some brass knuckles.
Adamantine knuckles?
I mean, I won't.
Well, yeah, adamantine knuckles too.
I won't knock getting my great sword coated in adamantine. So
that would increase its weight ratio. Its weight ratio.
Yeah, is
keep
very
that in mind.
finely balanced at what it is at right now.
I gave up my mithril for you, dude.
But I think
reason I have
Storm's
to buy
Light
the shit now.
Yeah, no, I think Storm's Light works for overcoming magical resistance, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've already enchanted it. It is literally an enchanted weapon.
Yeah, so I don't need it. The only thing it'd be good for, I was going to make a joke about further knocking down walls.
Indeed.
Why don't you just use knock to do that? Just use him as a
You're
weapon.
already the Kool-Aid man, dude.
Right.
You're already the Kool-Aid man. You don't have to worry about walls.
Because adamantine weapons crit on objects all the time.
Maybe you could use another weapon to coat an adamantine.
I could. Like a maul.
Yeah.
Do they?
Funny. funny that.
How are you gonna coat an entire mall in adamant? That's gonna like
Just the head.
four.
I was waiting for it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we got it.
Highly effective maul. It'll just have a really small head.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to one of the gnome kiosks and I'm gonna say, "Can I get a quarter pound of mithril and a half pound of adamantine?"
You realize very quickly that each kiosk is like individual metals, but very it's very quick, very efficient. As soon as you get to the front of the line, it's just a quick writing of a script. One half it gets torn in half. One half goes to you, one half goes to another gnome, and they dash off very quickly, kind of running a relay of passing on, and then coming from the further in of the facility, they come back and get you exactly what you need, or exactly what you asked. You can go ahead and make that direct insert into your gear. It is yours.
And I'll go ahead and remove the price of all that too.
Anybody else with anything else they want?
I don't have enough money for adamantine knuckles, so I will just continue on.
I don't have enough for my, adamantine half plate.
I get to make custom items again because they don't make adamantine or.
That is concerning because I don't have anything that overcomes magic defenses at this time. My punches aren't magic yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
I mean, I have to level up. So until that happens, my punches aren't magic. So I actually cannot really effectively fight the Feywild in the Feywild.
Yeah, being level 8 sucked.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Shut up, you
Yes,
guys.
Slayer and Luke love you.
Both of y'all can go.
Oh, I
in the back.
forgot you guys leveled up.
Yeah.
They're level 9.
Yeah.
We're all level 8 and they're level 9.
I forgot.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
There's a reason why they fuck shit up
All you
so
gotta
well.
do- there are some words you have to say. It's I would like to draw a card from the deck of many things.
Yeah.
No.
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta
No.
do.
I'm not touching anything ever again. So no.
And actually, Akira, as a note, you say you don't have anything to overcome magical resistances, and your own spectral arms tap you on the shoulder.
Well, but that's not how a lot of my hits work all the time though. And if I run out of key points, I feel screwed. So like I gotta be smart. So actually, Akira does not want to go to the Feywild until they can effectively fight.
So it was 500 for a pound, right?
350.
Yes. So
500 for a pound.
But only needed a half pound to inlay some like
Oh,
armor and whatnot.
Slayer has like 600 gold.
I've got 180.
Okay. Akira, what are you sitting at?
0.
0. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Nock, do you have magical fists?
What?
I do.
Okay.
I'm level 6 monk. So.
Okay. All right. So then, just the two of you need something, then, right?
Jeez, that card got close.
Or well, no, you're Valineth. You have ways of dealing damage to them because druid, right? Like spells and stuff.
I've also got like a +1 moon sickle as well if it came down to it, but
Which is dope because that also helps with your spells.
indeed.
Also, does anyone want a scimitar? I have a +1 scimitar if anyone wants it.
I mean, hell.
Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Give it to your sibling.
Yes.
I've heard it say like
Akira,
monk can use that. So.
Merry Christmas. You get a +1 scimitar.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, 'cause that should help.
They are not merely a monk. They're not merely a monk. They are a fighter.
Does this count as this also count as a monk weapon?
You could potentially make it a dedicated weapon.
Yeah, I can make it a dedicated, like my whip. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that at least will give me a way to do flurry of blows without.
Does the scimitar already count as a monk weapon because it's a small blade?
No,
like a finesse weapon.
It's a finesse weapon, but monks regularly are not. The only martial weapon that they're proficient in is a short sword.
Okay.
Which is a scimitar.
I was gonna say, but isn't a scimitar just a different short
they're
sword?
Slightly different. They're slightly different. Their balance is different, and 5e makes a difference.
The other one's not.
5e makes a
Timeout.
5e makes a difference between the two of those, but don't make a difference. Never mind.
But it doesn't make a difference between that and a wakizashi? Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, a long sword and a wakizashi. Like real. I'm just saying. Anyways.
Well, no.
They're working on that. They're working.
Sword katana.
Scimitar.
Well, that's what I mean. Like a short sword, somewhere between a short sword and a long sword, but not a rapier. But yeah, anyway, we're fine.
We're
fine.
If you Google scimitar, it says a short sword with a curved blade.
Oh yeah, but short sword. Okay.
Exactly.
Short sword isn't really even like a. Never mind.
The balance is different.
I'm not getting on this.
We're going into the weeds, and Ro's head is going to explode. Don't do this to Ro.
There are daggers that are bigger than short swords, and there are short swords that are in fact classified as daggers in D&D. Just give up.
Wow.
Because D&D doesn't know how to weapon.
Ro.
And even
Just let it go.
Just play Pathfinder. Play Pathfinder.
Let it
It's not better. It doesn't fix it.
no, it does not fix it.
Pathfinder doesn't fix it.
And at least they have all the special names for all the different weapons.
Okay, but now I have a magic sword, and now we can move on. I have a magic sword.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
You do have a magical ass sword.
Thank you, Eredrin, and now we can move forward. Because I was not stepping in the Fey. I wasn't gonna step in the Feywild without a way to fight.
Okay. So that
Adrian is deadpan looking at you and like, don't expect anything big for your birthday.
Like this is it.
In that case, then I feel less bad about spending 500 gold on a pound of adamantine so that me and Valineth can both have adamantine half plate.
Cool.
Yeah, a little bit of extra something and not get crit on would be nice.
I need to get half plate though. That's the other.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, hey, hold up. I got one person there. We can scrape off the runes of the armor of necrotic resistance I collected. And then that
You don't have to.
I was gonna say, can't we just keep it
You
that
don't have
way
to
and
scrape
just
off the
lay
runes.
it
You
with
can just line it with adamantine.
yeah, and it'd
We
be
could,
with the
yeah.
resistance as well.
Hey, you know what? How about could I have the half plate of necrotic resistance then?
I'm not gonna fight
It's
you for
full
it.
plate.
Oh,
It
it's
is
full
full plate.
full plate.
Can't
But
it
that
be
will
made
increase
into
your
half
AC because
plate?
it has a base AC of
Yeah,
theoretically it
but then I can't.
could.
Then I
Just don't
can't
put on the
rage.
legs.
I can't rage in heavy armor. Is the problem?
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Here's the thing. If you don't put on the legs, isn't it just half plate at that point?
Funny that.
Is it?
Like half plate just refers to having your torso and shoulders covered in plate armor.
That is something that a lot of people don't think about. Luckily,
So
you're in a party with Ro.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's like if
So
we
just-
modify it, it's like
Don't
Can we-
wear the pants
wait,
and you
wait,
have half plate.
Wait.
waiting.
Wait.
Can we both get half plate if I wear the top and Valineth just wears the legs?
Theoretically, yes.
No.
Okay.
No, but.
Okay.
No, but could we craft the legs into a secondary set of half plate, losing the magicalness of it since we'd have to craft it?
I just like the idea of giving Valineth armor pants.
It's half
I
plate.
like that too.
Yeah, but it's like you see me just
the other
walking
half
into
of the plate,
combat,
that's
and then
true,
as
but-
I go to like take a hit, I just do a flip so I get hit in the legs instead.
Or you just kick it.
Okay,
So
so
there's
there
just
actually
a
is
sword at you, and you just kick it.
No,
there
that's
actually
right.
is a really cool like way of blocking that some combat styles use, where you block with your legs. So
Oh god.
Indeed. So to actually give a serious answer to a mostly serious question, if you wanted to sack the legs off of the plate of necrotic resistance, you could alter it to be half plate of necrotic resistance. Totally cool.
could we use...
The metal from the legs, if you are careful enough with it, you might be able to preserve the enchantment. You would be able to try to fashion it into other armor.
Oh, let's go.
And could at very least have the startings of more armor of necrotic resistance. And if not, you can at least make another set of armor, already having armor that has worked well enough and might still have rune workable capabilities. The answer is yes, but
Just depending
The
on
answer
rolls.
is yes, but Eredrin is going to have to pray for a nat 20 to get that fixed for you.
it'll be
We'll see what
difficult,
happens.
but definitely possible.
I mean, so
Especially
we're good there with the armor.
Magical aid and help from Slayer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so much assistance to be had. I'm not afraid of you possibly being able to actually do it.
So if you get that pound of adamantine, we could also give both of y'all adamantine. If I roll well enough, adamantine necrotic resistance half plate.
Ooh.
Okay. So I would get the pound of adamantine. Go for it. I want to roll so many crafting rolls in the next 4 days.
So how much of my gold do you need? So I know what to
None.
remove. Oh no? Didn't need any?
I have 600 gold. Like,
Oh.
if you want to give me gold because I'm getting this for you, sure. But Slayer's not gonna ask you for gold.
Okay.
I
Well,
always
then-
forget I have an emergency stash of silver.
If anything, as you're buying it and whatnot, Valineth is just gonna like come up and ask and just like, so do you need me to cover any of that cost for that adamantine? Or
Oh,
you
well,
could-
I mean, how much you go?
I can fight.
he like busts out like a handful of about 100 gold.
Is it about 100 gold, as in it's 100 gold, or?
Yeah, it'd be 100 gold in his hand.
Okay, all right. And you actually have more than that, right? Or what
Yeah,
you're saying?
I got 154. Yeah.
Okay, all right then. If he sees that you still have a pouch with coins in it and you're offering that much, he'll be like, "Yeah,
Oh.
sure, I'll take that then."
The other pouch would be like put away. This would just be an offering out of
Oh,
like, the
okay.
bag.
So I wouldn't see that,
No.
but I do see you pull it out of a bag, maybe.
I mean, you'd see me pull it out of my backpack, but
Wow.
like it's like I got separated little piles of coin because it's never smart to pull out all your coin at once in
Yeah.
any situation.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Slayer's just insanely confident, so there's that. But he'll take about like half of what you have out in your hand then, if you can't see another source of coins, and he'll just like grab a handful and take like 50. Yeah, that should be fun.
Alrighty then. I figured I could pitch in a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, I was doing it for both of us, But yeah, no, it's good to contribute.
Well, then even more.
I like
reason.
to imagine the gnomes behind the kiosk are just watching us talk through the. Well, can't you just make plate half plate? Like watching us have that whole conversation.
Oh yeah, it's not even just the people. Like this is a busy spot, and there's a fair amount of people just like watching y'all have this conversation.
And I'm holding Righteous Guard armor right now.
I wouldn't. No, you're not pulling it out. You would. Slayer would definitely be like, keep that in the bag, Everdrin.
Yeah, I would probably
pull it out. No.
Gently but forcefully pushes your hand back down.
Just no.
Hey. People can't normally push my hand up.
Yeah, right.
Valinet.
like you stand a chance against Slayer pushing your hand.
Valinet, a question.
Hands.
What?
I'm going to
An answer.
He can one hand a Buick. What are you talking about?
Hold on.
An open palm and a beauty.
Did you say you were going for your gold?
Like the coin in my bag at one point.
Yeah, you were going to reach for your cash.
Yeah, I had reached in my bag for some. Yes.
Ask?
I don't like that he's asking about it.
Yeah. You probably.
Next thing he says, like, which hand are you using?
Right.
Yeah. Which hand are you using? No. So you go to reach for your cash, and kind of flipping through it, all three of your platinum are gone, and about half of your gold. So like,
I didn't notice somebody go through any of my shit.
That's the thing, is you notice this and are somewhat deeply concerned that you, of all people, did not notice this.
This is like one of the better places for them to do it, though.
Wait a minute. Wait a cotton fucking minute.
So then I guess during the, like, I wouldn't have even handed you that much money because, well, I wouldn't have really had, I mean, I would have had about enough for that, but would have been a little more concerned that my money would be missing.
Since I have the Rapier of Warning, he can't be surprised. Would you count this as a surprise?
I mean, I have the alert feat, if I remember correctly.
The rapier of warning and the alert feat are being surprised by attack.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you immune to being pickpocketed. It just makes it extraordinarily less likely.
I had to try, okay?
Worth a shot.
I mean, if anything, could I try and take a look around to see if there's somebody being quite shady?
Do you vocally acknowledge that your money is gone to the rest of us, or no?
I will like make a small mutterance of it, and those that are like near and whatnot. And it's like,
so Slayer, obviously.
Slayer for sure, because I'm literally going through my bag to try and get you some coin, and me then acknowledging like, what the. Somebody has taken some of my coin.
You know what? Don't worry about it then, Valen.
Erdrin, with yours, because I think you said you immediately go to check your money. You noticed.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Did somebody?
I mean, I will if you want me to notice something, but
I'll say somebody.
I would rather stay in ignorant bliss and still have my gold that's not actually there now.
If he never checks his money by the end of the episode, you'll have to rimind him that his money's gone next episode.
You know what? Right now it's Schrodinger's gold.
I'll say I heard somebody say it. I don't remember who.
Well, so in response to this, like, you know, I'm like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a minute since we played. Am I still Saoirse, or am I?
Yeah, you're Saoirse.
What would you have woken? What would you have woken up at?
Oh, we're in Huppertuk.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
That's a.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah. So I'm just like, well, if it's something I could spoil, yeah, I'd be happy to give you some myself, and then I'll start going to my gold and everything. I'll contribute. What am I missing?
All right, so
all mine's there.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you I'm going down the line and subtracting things out right now. Erdrin, you're
fantastic.
I'm rolling and subtracting. So Erdrin, you're missing 6 platinum. Doomarin, you just lost 42 gold.
They probably needed it more than I did.
I say just sometime in this interaction. Knock, you're missing.
Oh no, I'm cutting a bitch now. Oh, no. It was one thing to steal from my companions. Now you've stolen from me. I'm cutting a bitch.
No, it was probably just a lowly
one-
street urchin. Urchin.
5 platinum and 33 gold.
Well, that lowly street
To
urchin
cut a
can sleep
bitch,
with
one
sea
must
urchins.
know that a bitch exists.
Indeed.
And where to find said bitch?
That is true.
Bitch location is important.
Bitch location is important. Ask anybody.
That's how that one or
So as I was saying, can I search for a shady motherfucker?
I was just saying,
Yeah. We're gonna get to that in just a moment. As soon as I
for a shady motherfucker.
basically always on the search.
With another.
But yes,
we're trying to rescue him from.
go ahead and reload your character sheet. And you will find the requisite amount of cash missing from your stuff.
No, I don't have any cash. I didn't have any cash for anyone else.
No. You only had 15 gold on you. They did not
Remove
take
from
you.
my inventory before I touched it.
I mean, if they want to appeal for my 15 gold, that's fine. But like, I knew I was broke. I knew I was
No. Oh no. When they checked you out, you only had 15 gold. This is a group of people with hundreds or sometimes thousands of gold. So like some of y'all are more stacked than others.
Can I ask like a huge favor?
I let my partner hold my money.
Can I have mine back since I'm not fucking there?
You're not there. Oh fuck! I forgot you're not there. God damn it!
True.
God damn it, Jeremy! What's wrong with you?
They didn't take much.
I forgot things. I forgot things.
I'm pretty sure that's like a hey. This shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was just on automatic pilot. That was my bad.
It's like, nah, man, you got robbed. You got robbed at home too.
I've just been chiming in a little joke, so I was like, you know what? I haven't been assertive enough about the fact that I'm really not there. So maybe he might have taken it from me. Yeah. And I checked. And shit. My platinum goes from 17 to 14. I'm like, oh man.
No, you're okay. You're okay. But, so yes, looking around for the motherfucker. Look around. Do what you do.
All right, let's see here. Let's roll some decent.
Yeah, I go down to look at my for my thing, and I'm just like, it looks like I'm took shy myself. How much did you need?
And yeah, actually, I'll take it from each of you.
Perception.
Yeah.
That's a 22. It should have come through in the thing, no?
That's a 22.
16.
I'm sad that I didn't. I'm sad that I didn't roll better. Look, I got a plus 10 and I rolled a 19.
You all start looking around conspicuously, suspiciously.
That's probably
and
reasonable.
Nobody currently is sticking out like a sore thumb. There's people moving about and conducting business. There's people just moving back and forth between the different kiosks, talking to their own entourages.
Can I look harder?
None of them are sticking out. None of them are sticking out particularly.
Can I ask a question? My familiar has blind. Would my familiar have noticed something?
Your familiar can roll a perception check.
Okay. He's so bad at that.
Watch, it rolls a nat 20.
Well, it's not an automatic success on his skill checks.
That's true. It's true.
Whatever this rolls is
saying.
a +1 to the roll.
Depends on the GM, honestly.
Fair enough. I definitely
So he
go
got
for
a-
dice rolls personally, but
He got a total of 15.
Yeah. So right now, just like everybody kind of looking around. Eridrin, you can actually make a perception check too, though. I mean, I don't remember what your perception's at.
It's worse than my familiar.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. So
At 3.
yeah, y'all are looking around, very like conspicuously looking around, and a few people kind of like look up, look towards you all, like, what's going on?
Like, there's some passerbys that are also looking around just to see what we're trying to look at. Like,
right.
Yeah,
Can I
basically
definitely-
that.
Be careful, folks. There's probably a pickpocket around with a little light on some coins.
Can I telepathically tell one of the gnomes that there's someone stealing as well? Like, keep an eye out.
As you do, one of them kind of like does a turnaround and like looking about to see what's going on. Several of the people start like checking their stuff and like and kind of like you can kind of tell where your money's at in a coin purse. And some of them are like, yeah, I'm missing a handful of cash too. Oh, what the fuck? And then the gnome, who doesn't seem freaked out as most people are, or a lot of people are, whenever you touch their minds. For them, it's more of a like, did somebody message me? And do you bring attention to yourself, Eridrin? Because that's really the only way that they know.
Yeah, sure. Not really me, but I'll have my familiar turn and like lock eyes with that gnome and nod very slowly.
That's fucking ominous.
No, they would. No, they would. They would.
Accidentally take credit.
Talk to somebody.
Please don't accidentally take credit for the robbery.
No, I'm not
they actually don't notice the snake nodding. Like they're looking for a person to blame for the message.
I'll tell them in their head, it's the green one with the hat, 6'8".
Wait, is that what you say?
Oh no, I'll say, I'm the one who messaged you. I'm the green one in the hat.
Okay. Careful what you say.
You're right. That sounds very, very ominous as well. Let me.
Don't take credit for the robbery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, instead don't take credit for the robbery, and then the guy.
I'm trying. Okay.
So,
I'm doing my best.
You're okay.
Unless you did commit the robbery, in which case, good job.
Right.
Real.
If I committed the robbery, I would not be down 7 platinum right now.
Indeed.
It could just be a cover.
As you take credit for the mess, the gnome actually like hurdles the table and walks over and like tugs on your coat and says, "You talking to me?"
Yes.
And then hearing your voice out loud, matching the voice in the head. All right, sorry, just wanted to make sure that it was you that was reporting. And you see him just a quick, and you recognize the glyphs of a message spell. You've seen it done before. And he kind of flips his hand around. His little ring, his little copper ring, kind of glows for a second. And you see him put his hand in front of his mouth like he's talking into it, and kind of this cascading domino effect of one and then another and then another, and several of the gnomes behind the counters are sharing this information, and then a couple of soldiers that are standing guard, because this is a place where there would be guards standing. They start kind of looking around, and then they're like, "Folks, I think we need to disperse for now. Maybe kind of spread out a bit and line up a little more formally. Maybe we have some concerns." And somebody else kind of calls out, just like, "Yeah, someone's fucking stealing from us." And more people are actually like checking their stuff, and many of them seem displeased, or at least not best pleased, by the discovery or possibility that they could have been stolen from, and people start kind of spreading out kind of down the street, and getting some distance from each other to kind of check their shit and see, like, oh, am I missing any bars, like
This is fun.
Also,
what are you all doing?
Record, the two things I just bought, I'm holding the bars of mithril and adamantine, so if someone steals, they have to take them out of my hands.
Oh, no, yeah, no, that
Yeah, Slayer's put his in his bag of colding and is now like clutching his bag of colding in his hand. Like,
yeah, Akira is just keeping an eye out for anything else, and if someone points to like, hey, that person stole my, Akira will definitely launch off after them. But like,
my bag is getting knotted up.
We don't know what this person looks like, so like is needle in a haystack here.
yeah.
I will let it be known that I am intentionally not knotting up my bag or holding it tight or whatever. I'm leaving it pretty fairly open. My goal is I'm now going to be on alert. Like, I don't know if this does anything mechanically, but I will be intentionally looking out for somebody trying to take from my bag. Hopefully my passive will affect that,
very, very possible.
Definitely on edge, though. No, that's for sure.
Well, my passive is not
Valineth.
It's a 50.
Valineth, for you, again, I'm kind of bouncing these things off of you because some of these rolls are pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of being on edge, listening out. You actually hear a little, like, as people are parting out, you hear a mischievous chuckle coming from a little bit down the road. It seems kind of small, and you don't see them, but you hear a little kind of
So you're saying it's a goblin?
We just found
It's either
the
a goblin or a leprechaun.
Right.
For those who know, we just found the Diablo Gold goblets.
Right.
We found a treasure goblin.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Definitely gonna make mention to whomever is like next to me at the times. I don't know exactly if we would have moved much with all the stuff going down. But most likely be next to Slayer. And whomever else probably would just let all of you know that I, heard this snickering. But now I'm trying to figure out on if I want to just yeet a spell that direction.
Which direction did it come from?
Would it be fairy fire? Because that would be a smart one.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was actually just literally looking for that specific spell, and I do have it available. So yeah, I'll drop my, like, if I'm close enough, because it's got a 60-foot range, I gotta make sure that I mean, I'm assuming if I heard it snickering, I'm within 60 feet of it.
Well, not exactly. In trying to, you already have kind of a beat on the direction.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to not be noticed that you're getting closer, I'll take a stealth check.
Sure.
Or a deception check from you, whichever one you would prefer.
It's gonna be interesting either way.
I'm not good at either of those. So.
Why does it have to be so bad? I'm not rolling good today.
Well, in that case, with you starting to move that way, you are noticed, but you are really, like, basically
sneaking, but I'm just gonna walk.
Well, that's the thing. Is it's the difference between being noticed that you are conspicuously getting closer or not.
Yeah, I hear you.
And with you, conspicuously getting closer, and starting to build that spell energy in your hand, just very briefly between you and this creature, a quick initiative roll to see if you can pop it off, because it's a to whom it may concern in a small area.
Yeah, dude, I'm just not getting that good at rolls today.
Yeah. I mean, that's an 11. I got a natty 3. So with that, you and pop off a spell, and over there, you see suddenly visible, or well, I guess I have to roll a dex save too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is possible that it could pass. Go ahead. You'd want.
I was gonna say I would want, if once I see him like already cast the spell in a direction, that would clue me in that he has an idea of a direction. So I would like to start moving said direction.
As would I.
Yeah. No worries. Well, this is going to lead us. This is going to lead us into a fun. This is going to lead us into a fun little chase scene.
I'm redeeming myself.
Yeah.
I'm redeeming myself.
I'm so ready for this.
The Experience Hunter. I got 120 feet as base speed. Try me.
As soon as I see this person appear and then start to run away, my words are not today, and I just.
I will also take off.
You need to go. You're stepping on the keys now.
I will definitely take off in that direction, and if it is indeed fairy fired, how far away is it? Because the boots of springing and striding
all up in your shit. Sorry.
The boots of striding and springing will probably get me to them if they are like within 80 feet.
If they're within 50.
Well, the boots of striding and springing don't give you more movement as far as like movement speed. It just helps you jump better.
Yeah, I'm just saying between that and my key points, I'll get there.
Oh yeah, no, you're absolutely insane. It's fine, but as you see the sparkle, there is a small creature over there that looks up and has a little bit of a weird stare as they see the fairy fire pop around them, and it kind of like reach up towards the sparkles of magic, but you see like around their neck, it's this kind of like harness of or this strap that just has a satchel on their chests, and it looks pretty well loaded. This maybe 2.5 foot creature, like really sharp ears, almost elven long ears. really, really goofy for the size of this thing. You can kind of see the palish skin underneath the glow of your magic, and then there's this sudden realization of, oh fuck! I just like wash over their face because they realize they are seen.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead.
If they are seen and they are visible, I'm going to spend the key point to jump in their direction. And once I get 30 feet within within 30 feet of them, I'm going to telekinetically snatch the bag off their neck, because I can move an object with my mind.
You can most certainly try. Usually ones that aren't being worn or carried. We'll get that. So as y'all begin to chase it, because it's a oh fuck, and all of you, like the horde that is you guys, just starting to chase after this creature, starting to dash through the streets.
So as we started to go, could I have yeeted a guiding bolt at him? Because that has twice the range of fairy fire.
Well, as it started to go, if it's within 60 feet.
Well, this is the thing. We're beginning a chase scene,
gotcha.
And we will have the rest of you who are sadly not Luca, go ahead and I need to put you on the screen so that you can have initiatives, huh? Here we go. Erdrin, Akira, Dumarin, not Horatio, knock.
Not Horatio.
No.
Oops, all Horatios.
I specifically said not Horatio. He was on the list because he's the player character. I just skipped over him. It's fine. Everything's fine. What are you talking?
You said there was guards present. Yeah.
Yeah. There are guards about.
Okay. Slayer, as we all take off running, is going to be like, "Gods, there he is."
Okay. Well, that's going to be so. Here, I'll give you all a clue in as to how I'm going to run this chase. Basically, on your turn, you can, with your action, determine something that you're going to do to try and help slow them down, stop them, mark them. Things like Slayer yelling guards. That's a super effective thing that will help in your chase. And it's basically going to kind of be this group skill challenge / like you were talking about marking him with a guiding bolt. That's a super effective thing. One might say.
I'll just laugh at your failures and successes.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I
was so sad that you said you weren't coming, because I'm like.
Oh no, it's okay.
We'll keep some time keep all going. This is the way.
Can I quickly note? I have advantage, and I roll 2 5s.
Yeah.
The curse. Fucking that! God damn it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us thought it was broken. It was just, you get good luck every once in a while.
Yeah. You're not wrong. 2 5.
Damn it, Knock. Why'd you have to roll just a little better than me? I was hoping to entangle this motherfucker and get him restrained.
Yeah, Val, I don't want to hear any more complaints about you rolling poorly. I don't want to hear another complaint about you.
I did roll bad.
You rolled an 8. You rolled an 8 and you got
over here, Teddy's always the guy going like, man, I rolled low, and it's like 19, and it's like I rolled like a 2, and it's like, what?
Yeah, fair. That's also Slayer with the athletics checks. It's like, damn it, I only got a 25. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, I know. Before Teddy was in the game, that was you. Like,
yeah, but he's like, I rolled so poorly. I rolled a 7, and I have a 15.16.
Yeah,
that's
pretty low.
All right.
Later.
So
I had a character who had like a +16 on initiative. and he couldn't roll that well either.
Like it would be consistently like just close to 20 or just over 20. It's like, oh yeah. Well, even with this big number.
But anyway,
that's just one character for each of you. In the 2 years I've played this game, this curse has been consistent no matter the character.
About a year and a half.
That's fine. That's totally fine. All right. So, there we go. There's that. There's that. Is everybody? There we are. So, in order now. Order. The rest of your tokens and not entirely relevant to the story at the moment, but Akira, you're sprinting after them. They start running down this alleyway, just trying to get away. But you're fast as fuck.
Yes, I am.
What are you? Are you just running after them?
No, I'm using a key point to or I'll even use 2 key points if I have to catch up to them, and then I'm going to telekinetically grab that bag.
All right, so you're trying to telekinetically grab the bag. Those telekinetic powers of yours are intelligence based. I would say that you're proficient in them. So roll a proficient intelligence check, whatever skill that ends up being for you.
And
if you
at
have
a later point,
you don't have one, just roll it.
You could add a skill that is telekinetic abilities.
Yes.
Make it a proficient intelligence check in the future.
We have talked about that before. That is actually super smart.
Wait, what? I don't recall that.
That's okay.
That's okay. I do. Like,
I wish it wasn't intelligence based. Akira is actually not that smart. They aren't. I'm being honest with you. They are just based. They are just of average intelligence. They only have a +1 intelligence.
Mater, average intelligence. But it is proficient. So it's plus your proficiency bonus.
So that would be +4 total.
3. Sure.
Oh, well, it's already a +1. So wouldn't that? So you say plus?
+4 total. +4.
+4.
Yeah,
+4 total.
Smart. Yeah.
Okay, so
that's smart. It's fine. I do this for a living. It's okay.
Oh, doesn't matter when you only get a 1 though. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. So you're keeping a pretty good pace. You're hovering. This thing is fast. This thing is very fast.
Can I spend the extra key point to get ahead of it? I'll keep
that's your
zoom ahead.
Basically, using your bonus action key dash is helping you keep pace with them. But this thing is damn fast.
So then, what do I get from the? So your walking speed is higher. So if you're uncomfortable, you can jump 3 times. Yeah, because that was my whole thing. I wanted to jump. I was gonna run and jump.
If you read the last line of it, it doesn't give you more jump than your remaining speed.
Yeah, you still can only move your speed, like your jump distance.
Jumping. Yeah, jump distance is still incorporated into your movement speed.
So 80 feet just got me behind him.
Yeah, you're still trailing them. Him, sprinting off is basically starting this whole thing.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, hydration check from Awesome.
Does that count? Does that count as a?
Word.
Does that count as
water?
One of my is that my full action there? Is that, or is there nothing else?
Yeah, your action is reaching out with the telekinesis to try and grab it. But bonus action dash action or movement action run. You're on the trail, and
I should
currently can't go invisible.
I should have tried.
Well, you're still not. Well, you're still not far enough. Like you're still not close enough to him. unless you triple dash. But you're close enough that you're able to reach out. So you're not you're still on the trail, hot on the trail. Knock.
Yeah. So
What do you do?
I'm also gonna be burning a key point, trying to catch up with this guy. How do I basically just eyeballing it? Do I know what the distance possibly is between me and him?
If you're what's your speed?
45. So with a key point,
45. Okay, so key point 90 feet. You'd be about Akira. Remind me your speed, because I thought I was basing it off of yours.
Knock will be right ahead of me. He'll actually be able to get in front of me because I'm only 40. He's 45.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then you, with that, you'd be able to be about 10 feet in front of Akira, so that would put you about 20 feet away.
Okay. Then what I will do is 20 feet. I will actually, while running, go ahead and throw a dart at him, try to specifically at his feet, trying to either pin like either his clothes or you know, well, at this point I don't even care. I'll try and pin his foot to the ground.
Trying to slow him down. Okay.
Just trying to get him
I'll
to stay in place or not, you know.
I'll count that as a sharpshooter shot, and that you're trying to do non-lethal.
Yeah.
To them.
Gotcha.
Okay. So
if it helps,
you have two.
If it helps any,
what's that?
If it helps any, since I'm right there within our normal work together range, I can add my psychic.
You definitely can.
To help.
You definitely can.
Yeah.
And also, this is gonna
someone call that fucking teamwork.
This is my action, so I have 2 attacks. Would they?
You have 2 attacks. Yes, you do.
What did I miss?
While those are being rolled,
way to pee.
While those are being rolled right before, knock.
Knock. Those are actually at advantage because this thing's. Sorry, they're at normal, which is weird because this thing's kind of vibrating, but the fairy fire is preventing that from giving it the advantage that it would normally have. A 26 reduced to a 21 because sharpshooter does hit. So the first one kind of flies off. The second one, Akira, go ahead and roll your extra stank. Knock, roll your damage plus 10.
Ooh, that's gonna be 7 total. Boom.
16.
All right.
26 total.
All right. So yeah, 26.
7,
yeah, 19 plus 7. So you fling the 2 darts. The first one hits the ground right where its foot is starting to come up. The second one like staples through the foot. It like lifts up as it keeps trying to run, but that hurt. And like it stumbles a little bit. That does slow its roll a bit, and might not be quite as fast as it was being. Valineth.
Yeah,
So,
that's everything I got.
From where I was, like, how much would it like take for me to get to just to see down the alley?
You'd be able to like dash to and aroundish the corner,
Like,
which would put you well within your star throwing range.
Okay, so 90 feet though. Is he within 90 feet? You said he's
90
well
feet,
within that one.
So for the 40, okay, 90 feet, just within. He's about 80 feet from you.
Perfect. Gonna cast Entangle on him. And I'm gonna try, since you said I'm 80 feet, I'm basically gonna drop it just the furthest I can, about 10 feet out in front of him. So that way if he tries to continue
centering
moving,
it on him, basically.
kind of, like, it's gonna be difficult terrain if he fails, but if he doesn't fail.
You can put it like him in the first 5 foot square, and then the rest of it ahead of him is difficult terrain. That's really smart.
That's what I'm going for. Because that way, if he comes backwards, well, he's got us to deal with. But if he goes forwards, he's going to have a hard time going forward. But I also need a DC 16 strength save from him, or he's restrained.
And I'm going to cash
All right.
in I'm gonna cash in my chips to make you roll at a disadvantage.
Do it. Cash it in. All right, then I will roll 2d20, and it will only be a +1. It has spoken. The answer is 12.
So he fails. He is now restrained by the plants.
All right, so yeah, you come around the corner and just reach out, and like people have potted plants out in front of their homes, shops, all that. So like you reach out, and one of the potted plants just like explodes out the side of its pot, and just like vines just tangle out and around and just grab it, and it's already like kind of hopping on one foot, trying to like and like pull out the dart. The other foot just gets fucking grabbed and attached to the ground.
As you know,
do you have any bonus actions you want to catch in?
As you know, also like thorny shit sprouts up in the area around him, out in front of him on the ground, making it real fun for him to go. I don't think I necessarily have much for bonus that I can think of.
When that explodes, a male gnome from the second story yells, "Not my peonies."
Let's see here. So I guess I don't have any bonus, but at the same time, gonna end up looking around to see if there are any like guards coming along yet, and if so, gonna holler out and let them know that we've got him like held in this alleyway right now.
All right, calling out the emergency. There we go. It gets stuck, so it's going to try to get unstuck. This is going to be a very difficult thing. Action. Oh wait, no. Most unfortunately, it is not going to be as difficult as it would be. I forgot it has a certain type of bonus action. In this moment, while it's grabbed and it looks down and it goes to stomp its foot, and you kind of recognize elf to elf a sort of magic that wraps around it, and it glitches about 30 feet forward. But it's it takes a second to kind of shake it off for a second, and then it moves its hands around, going to cast a spell, and goes to reach, kind of reaches out towards. That is only a shortish amount of range. So it reaches out towards Akira and Nock, because that's the only ones that it can reach with that spell. Need you all to make wisdom saving throws, if you please.
Who?
That would be Nock and Akira.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
Damn.
Oh hell yeah!
He was just like,
Let's
not
go.
But
today.
watch me do way worse.
What?
Fucking
Fuck around.
so it reaches out. It reaches out these two hands,
Man, a
and
whole
these like
point lower. That's so much worse.
this pulse wave of magic.
That's
Not entirely dissimilar to Valineth's magic, but rather than the star sparkle kind of magic, it is a greener. Y'all would actually probably notice it as Fey kind of magic that just washes forward, and these kind of green gold sparkles slam into you and try and like slow you down. Like time dilates for a hot second, and then you're back into it like nothing happened, both of you. And he's going to turn and start
from the campsite that stole our stuff so many sessions ago.
He's going to turn and start. He's going to turn and start sprinting, and you notice like he's pretty fucking fast. He runs about 60 feet down the way.
He's not getting away this time. Oh no, my next turn. Nope, I have something now. I forgot about action surge. I'm gonna catch his ass.
Like I said, I'm not afraid of you doing exactly what you're going to do. What I know you're going to do. Slayer.
All right. I am going. Can I see the direction they all went?
Oh yeah, everybody's run down and around this corner.
All right, so then I'm going to. Let me get to it. I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy and make my voice 3 times as loud.
Oh God.
And I am going to yell.
Your voice is already loud.
I know. And I am going
as a professional big person that makes loud noises with their voice. So as a jet engine loud sound, what do you shout?
Yeah, I'm shouting, thief, pickpocket. He went down the alleyway around the corner there. Guards, head him off.
Smart.
All right.
No,
What's
that's
the
real
street
smart.
name?
And in your shouting, pointing, do you move?
Yes, I am going to.
Do you do anything with your bonus action as well?
It's tempting, but I don't know.
If I remember correctly, it also are you high enough barbarian level that it gives you half your speed?
No, not yet. That is
okay. Double check.
Level 10 when soon. I get 7 levels in barbarian.
Soon, so fucking soon. I promise. Oh my God, I promise. Soon.
But anyway, what I can do though is I guess, channel divinity as a bonus action. Still, I think that's a. Let me double check. Bonus action for that one. For the Peerless Athlete. Yep, it is a Peerless Athlete is a bonus action. So I will do that because I get that back on a short rest. It's easier to get that back than it is rages. And it gives me advantage on strength, athletics, and dexterity acrobatics. And, push, drag, lift doubles. That's not the important part on this one. And then the distance of my long and high jumps increases by 10 feet. This extra distance costs movement as normal. So I am going to get a 10-foot running start, and then I'm just going to leap in the general direction that I think the dude is. Honestly, more like this direction than his actual direction.
So trying to jump up onto this building over here?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 3 stories tall. So you taking a 10-foot step, and then you just yeet thyself to the top of the building, and are on a rooftop. There is a little bit of a guard.
Eat thyself.
Yes, yeet thyself onto an nunnery. No, but you jump up there, and up here there is actually kind of a nice garden area. There are some people up there. There are some people up there that, with the commotion, are already looking over the edge. It's almost like a break area, or like a common area for people in this building. It's some sort of business building. But people up here, they're gathering there, and so they're looking over the edge, and suddenly you land there, and everybody, it's 10 people turn around and look and are fucking scared. It's you.
You know what the perfect thing to say is? Hi, Doomer and the Slayer. Hi, Doomer and the Slayer.
Introduce yourself to each one.
Hey guys, real
feel your way through it.
You guys, real quick. This is for the people who do the Twitch, but we just had an automatic ad come up, so they may have missed some of what was just said a minute ago.
An auto ad? What? I don't think we had auto ads.
Interesting.
Fuck off. I can trigger ads. I can trigger ads, but auto ads? Oh, I'm going to make sure that gets turned off. My fault.
Like a full screen ad came up. So for those who missed it, Slayer basically just jumped on top of the roof. There's garden up there. People are scared.
Yep. As I land, Slayer, that's basically what I was going to do, Akira, is when I landed, I was going to be like, hi, I'm Slayer. There's a pickpocket over that way. It's still really loud because like thaumaturgy is still going, but I'm saying it softly.
I mean no harm.
Yeah.
The ones that are close to the edge kind of like point down and in the direction of where it is. Eldritch.
Thank you.
Okay. So a question. Is it just kind of like yard area between me and Nock? Like is there like a building there?
Let me just grab all of you real quick. I'll just move it over. Yeah, it's somewhat obstructed, but you know your athletic ability.
And I also know I have the mobile feat, so I don't take difficult terrain. Screw all you guys.
If you dash.
So once that guy ended up,
difficult terrain's bullshit.
once that guy poofed out of the area that I had him in, I'll end up dropping the difficult terrain area.
No, that's entirely okay. No problem.
Because there's no reason for it to be there anymore.
So also, since it's my turn and this popped up earlier and I haven't gotten an opportunity yet, Shadow Walker spent 2,500 spice for Eredrin saying something nice to Nock. So before Nock leaves, Eredrin's going to look at Saoirse and he's going to say, "Why don't you wear dresses more as Nock?" And then start running. I would like to...
All right, which direction are you going?
I'm going through the yard, and then once I get in the alley turning, I'm going to take a bonus action dash, an action dash, and an action surge dash to get a total of 160 feet.
160 feet. 160 feet. I'm not completely going by this, but yeah, you're basically like, you could, if you pulled out your 10-foot pole, you could jab him in the ass.
If I had more action economy, I would.
I know. I know. I'm just telling you, like, you're close enough to spit on him. Probably in motion.
Pull out my 10-foot pole.
You absolutely can. Absolutely. So you just, yeah. That's what I called it. His 10-foot pole. His 10-foot pole. The glaive.
Okay.
I mean, really, it's like a 6-foot pole, but
yeah, it's like a 6.5-foot pole. You got long arms. Silly.
Yeah.
But all right.
Yeah. And that'll be my turn.
With a pokey stab. And pokey slap.
All right, then Akira, it does become your turn. This thing just tried to slow you down. What are you gonna do about it?
So, key point, dash. I get to I can get to. I guess that's 80 feet. So place me wherever you think 80 feet would be from his direction.
80 feet. You are just you're like 40 or so feet behind Eredrin.
When I get to that, hold on, I don't have anything that can go that far. So you know what? I'll just action surge so I can get up, so I can catch up to the guy and get in front of him.
I'll say if you use your action to dash, that's another 40 feet. That would put you within 10 feet of him, and then you can use your action surge to do something within 10 feet of him.
Yep, let's do that. So I want to. Well, no, I'm going to use my action surge because I can still move with my action surge, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah. So I want to make sure. I don't want to be within 10 feet of him. I want to get in front of him.
Okay.
I want to overtake him.
Oh yeah, you can totally. And see, this is where and he's kind of small, but also this is where your jumping can definitely come into play because you had a 100-foot running start. And then you spring, just fly over, and so that's another 40 feet. That puts you about 20 feet ahead of him. right in the middle of this crossroads that's not really being trafficked right now. So like you're not jumping in the way of anybody in particular. There's no traffic that you're blocking.
Well,
but like you just vault and land in the middle of this street.
I wanted to overtake him enough to be right next to him, so I didn't want to get that
right next to him. Okay.
Yeah. Right
directly in front of him. Okay.
Yes, directly in front of him, and then right as I land, I am going to hit him in his mouth. So let's do it. Well,
okay, so that action economy wise, that puts you expended with the action surge movement.
So the action surge movement, and I have nothing left.
Yeah, because you
get
an extra action.
Dash, bonus action key dash, regular dash. Oh wait, no, I calculated shit. I calculated shit weird.
One thing left.
I calculated shit weird. You close the distance and could have jumped with all of the movement that you had. That's yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm smart. I do this for a living. We all know this. All right. Now action surge.
Right.
Measurements are weird.
Yeah. Okay. So now I can hit him.
Yes, you have your action, your two attacks.
Or you could telekinetically snatch the pouch now.
I'm sure that misses.
Or one of your attacks you can try to physically snatch the pouch. So that is athletics stuff. All right. 13. Yeah. You throw the punch. This guy is not armored at all. Like the most he's wearing is that sack around his neck. But that first punch, he's quick as fuck and ducks around it.
Wait, so is he just goblin balls out?
Then I am going to.
No, he's not goblin balls out. But the biggest piece of clothing he's wearing is the sack of gold around his neck.
Then I will just go ahead, use my telekinetic movement to grab that pouch telekinetically.
I would say telekinetically or with your physical self. You are within range to physically try and grab it.
Oh yeah, I'll just reach down and just grab the pouch.
All right, athletics versus acrobatics.
Not good.
Not good, Bob. No, let me see here. He's not proficient in athletics, but he is fast as fuck.
Wish I could have rolled acrobatics versus acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow Walker says use the boots and do a super choke slam.
Nice. So you go to reach for it, and you reach for its neck, and it basically kind of like does the splits and gets right below it, and kind of like have you ever gone for a handshake and somebody tries to fist bump you?
Yeah.
And it's the confusion. It's kind of like that, where you reach for it and he just like hits your open hand with his face and kind of goes under.
That's fine. He's still stuck. He's still stuck with me.
Yeah, he's still right. He's still right next to you. That's a bad place.
Yeah, and with Eredrin coming up, and because I think that's all. Now I think I'm expended between those. I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Expended. Yes. So yep.
All right.
But I based him, so he leaves my square. I get to hit him.
Knock him out.
Running away will be difficult. Knock.
Oh yeah, baby. All right.
Just knock him out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and how you said 60 feet, right? That was their movement speed. Is that like they moved 60 feet? Is that how far away they ran?
Yeah, they moved 60 feet and they had teleported 30.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot, I was almost. Yep. Well, I'm still gonna use my I'm still gonna use my key point to bonus action dash, and ski on daddle that way.
All right.
90 feet, which means he'll be exactly the same distance he was before.
Same kind of deal. You're right behind Eredrin.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll kind of
fuck boys.
how like I forgot how far he was away from me at that point, right?
About 20 feet. About 20 feet.
Okay, that's why I wasn't sure. I don't ever use it, so I might as well try it. I will go ahead and I will use my my Hell's Wind staff, and I will expend a charge for or no, actually, it doesn't even expend a charge. I will. Okay, it's cantrip. I forgot. Firebolt with my Hell's Wind staff.
Oh yeah, Firebolt's cantrip, baby. Bam, bam, bam.
Firebolt like at his feet, trying to get him to go. Oh no, like to either trip or fall or something.
He's in the split.
All right.
We're about to get chestnuts roasted on an open flame.
Yeah, no, he's not without pants. They are very small pants.
I get that, but he's still in the splits and firebolts are being shot at his crotch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true enough. All right.
I'm assuming misses.
In this case, his booty.
It is a ranged attack. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I have all my stuff straight.
Yeah, you're all right. You're all right.
So I'm assuming 13 misses.
Yeah, you bring the staff around and down the split suddenly kind of jumps up and kind of uses the confusion. Your firebolt kind of splashes in front of Akira.
Hot,
no damage.
Hot.
Does he make
a And I can't use two, even though I have my action. My attack action is 2. I can't use 2 spells, right?
Correct.
That's what I thought.
You are not a Bladesinger wizard with cantrips and attacks in the same attack.
Throw a dart.
Okay, well.
You can. I have ruled though that counts as an attack for the purposes of you being able to flurry of blows, and you flurry of blowsing, you particularly, that can be.
Okay. Yeah, then I will. Then I'll go and do an unarmed strike with my dart. Bada bing, bada boom. That's right. I'm gonna unarmed strike you from over here.
Poing poing.
Let's see. That's gonna be 19 to hit if we're doing sharpshooting.
Yeah. I mean, if you're still trying to staple him to the ground, like you had talked about.
Exactly what I was trying to do. Yes. So it will be sharpshooting.
Oh yeah. So he springs up out of the way of the firebolt, and as he lands, you've already got it in the air because you're smart enough to see where he's moving, and you into the foot again, and it's like almost in the exact same place, like just stable thing, and you hear him. Do any of you understand Sylvan?
No.
No.
Nope.
No, actually, I thought.
All right. Then it comes out as.
I think he has something in his throat.
Language.
Same back to you, fella.
Have
I pinned his feet?
Do you have another key point for stunning strike?
Stunning is a melee.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're right.
But you know what? I saw that attack and I got my reaction is back. I can add psychic to like make it stick harder.
Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Do the thing.
So let me roll.
Again with the combo breaker.
Only 2 this time, though.
18 to 20.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
But it still adds 2 to it if it helps.
That still makes it 20 damage. And you stable its other foot into the ground, or its foot again into the ground, same foot. And like he's not entirely immobilized yet, but you can tell like with that second stab where he was kind of like walking it and trying to walk it off before. He like lands on it and actively winces as he's like like kind of working his foot off of the ground, pulling the dart out to try and get away.
Sounds
46
right.
damage to the feet has to hurt like a lot.
Yeah.
You think.
46 damage to the feet.
Sure. By moving 30 feet and using bonus action to Misty Step as well, or Starlight Step, whatever the heck it was called.
Yeah, Starlight Step forward.
Yeah, Starlight Step. About how far away is he at that point?
About 100 feet.
Okay, damn. So he's just out of range of me being able to do, the grabby grab again. But he's definitely not out of range of a guiding bolt.
Correct.
Just radiate this man.
Yeah.
Radiate him.
Let's see what happens. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 will hit.
That was really sad damage, though. A 6, 2 1s, and then a 3.
Again.
And as you
crap about you rolling poorly, Teddy.
I'm still gonna say it.
I got max
hey,
and one mid die, and I got
other people's suffering does not minimize your suffering. I learned that in therapy. But yes, so Valineth, taking a few steps forward, blinking into starlight, and then as they reappear, just grabbing that starlight and forward right between Eritrin and Nock, Saoirse, and it slams into him as he's like turning around again, and almost knocks him into Akira. He's doing really bad at this point.
Oh, this should make it a little easier for you guys to hit him.
Well, he was already glowing, to be fair, because you are still maintaining concentration, and nothing has tried to break it from you. From the fairy fire.
Well, if I'm completely honest, that would have been broken from the entangle.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to take back any of what's already happened, but now he's back to blurry.
Yeah,
okay.
So if I'm being honest,
so he would normally be at disadvantage to hit.
Yeah.
This will once again, at least for the next attack that goes for him, make it a regular throw again.
And blur's not concentration, right?
Well, blur is, but that's not what's going on.
Okay. Well, you said
it's
blurry.
a robe of displacement. If
he's blurry, but it's not the blur.
Turn again.
Yeah.
It takes until his turn for the disadvantage to reinstate. So since he's been
that's
hit,
what you think it is.
if it is a robe of displacement,
it's not that either.
I didn't think it was, honestly.
He's just naturally kind of a wild boy.
He's just blurry, guys. You just gotta get your eyes checked.
I put my mask on and put my jeweler's thing in my mask.
And he kind of takes his moment to like kind of put up his hands and just be like, whoa, 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 and
is he giving up or is he barking?
It's kind of hard to tell.
And you see like the hands go up, and then he brings his hands down, and you see magic just course off of his hands and wash down his body, kind of healing some of that singe on his back from the starlight hitting him, closing up some of the wounds from being, a little bit stabbed or a lot of it stabbed over and over again, as one does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like we shouldn't try and steal our shit.
I mean, I there's things that other creatures don't know. Unfortunately for them.
We're only level 9. Sorry, mostly level 8 right now, guys.
Wow.
Like
the party's average is only level 8.3. Okay,
right.
Like it's fine.
Yeah, like we don't have that much of a reputation yet.
Soon though. But you see him basically just like push magic into himself to like to heal himself a bit, and then his hands are just kind of like up, looking back and forth, and well, none of you had really started your turns this close to him before, so we'll find out what that means in a minute. Slayer, what do you do?
I am going to continue my momentum. And it looks like there's like some sort of like gap here in the roof or something.
Oh yeah, just step leap, go.
Yeah, pretty much just like step leap, and then step, and then right at the end of my 100 feet, if I can attempt to expend my bonus action to just at least be in the air for at the start of my next turn, because I'd like to do another big leap at the end of my movement.
Okay. So
it's fine if I don't move this turn, but
yeah, running, getting to the ledge, only about like 30 feet up from these mans. All right. Yeah.
Only 30 feet up, actually, you say?
Or like around. You're almost to the edge. So like, with your next turn, you'll be able to like take 2 steps, fly off the edge.
Yeah, never mind that.
30 feet.
Technically 40 feet. Like 40 feet, like two steps and then 30-foot drop. But now, Eredrin, you're close enough to this man's now, and his hands are up.
Oh yeah, I'm moving forward.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, gladly. My worst stat, gladly.
You can do it.
Me too. I only got a +1.
12.
As you look at this poor defense creature, it seems he's hurt. He's your little buddy. You're charmed by him.
Oh, if he's my little buddy, I mean, it only seems right to embrace him in an extremely big hug, like a bear hug.
Don't you know, if you love something, set it on fire?
I think
ask anybody.
I like mine better.
In other words, I would like to give him a really big grappling hug.
Okay, well, as long as it's not actively harmful to him, which will not have any sort of athletic. Will not have any. We'll have no athletics check in this moment. But yes, you come over and fall and go into this hug, almost protective stance over this poor creature that you love dearly.
But we need to get him back to the guards so they can take care of him and heal him better.
No.
I mean, he means good intent.
Well, RPG and don't roll the play.
All right, Akira, you too. First time starting your turn this close to this creature. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, sorry. What?
Can I not start walking him in this hug back towards the guards to give him medical attention?
Well, he slips. You just kind of you get the general feeling of him being like kind of pushing off like no I'm fine kind of but in Sylvan you're not actively understanding it. It's more of the body language of like no, kind of like pats the top of your hat and
Okay, then with the last of my turn, can I use psychic links to link to him and say, no, you need medical help. We need to get you to the guards for medical help. I promise you I'm doing what's best for you. Since psychic whispers does not require a language barrier.
That one does overcome the language barrier. And and in your head there's the reply. Oh no, I'm fine. I got this. I good.
No, I can help you. We need to get you back to medical. I promise.
Oh yeah, no, just help me get out of here. Just I'll make sure I get you some. We'll be fine.
No, but you need help. I got to get you back to medical.
Oh, no,
I'm doing what's best for you. I got to take care of you.
Horse field. It's fine. So Akira. Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Just waiting for the
dice to do dice things.
I'm not terrible at them.
No, not at all. Not at all. Oh yeah, no, and you are insightful enough to recognize that something happened to Eredrin in the last 3 seconds.
6 seconds.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I know Eredrin's not this nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do the whole hug thing unless I'm trying to sleep with you. So.
But while it's in Eredrin's warm embrace, I'm gonna try and tap it on its head 2 times and with a stunning strike.
Let's go.
Good old little bop bop.
So
the first one will be at regular, because this is actually his first attack since getting glowed.
That's true.
19.
That's gonna hit, and then go ahead and throw your damage, and I will throw the con save.
So 7.
It's a 14. What's your stun save?
I think meets it beats it, right? Because I think that's it. Hold on, let me go to it.
Yeah, double check.
It'll be 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
DC 14.
DC 14. All right. So your first one clocked it in the back of the head, and Eredrin, you hear in your head as he says out loud, "What the fuck?"
No. It's okay. We're trying to heal you and help you.
No.
I can
go
do
ahead.
relations compliance, Jeremy.
Oh no, I know. It's fine.
The second one is at disadvantage, right?
The second one's at disadvantage as you hit it and it blurs and goes to duck it. So 21 or
I don't know why it's going so slow right now, but
it's a beautiful Sunday for D&D Beyond.
Well, I'm just gonna spend. I got key points left. I'm gonna spend another key point to just float.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go ham on this guy. You slam him. He's just
go.
And you only spend a key point on stunning strike if you hit too. So that's
no, that is not true.
I wish that were true.
What?
That would be amazing.
That would actually be an amazing buff to a kind of gimpy class.
Was he still blurred at that time?
Yes, still blurred.
Okay, so it'll be a 20 or a.
He's naturally blurred.
Oh, he's like Bigfoot.
Or a 13.
Yeah, kind of like Bigfoot actually. But he's Littlefoot. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Littlefoot, but not a dinosaur.
And
But
not
not
a very bad DreamWorks movie.
So I guess.
But yeah, so you go punching at him, and he just has these after images where he just kind of starts going back forth.
I'm totally right about stunning strike. Starting at 5th level, you can interfere with the flow of ki in an opponent's body. When you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend a key point.
Yeah, no.
I'm totally right.
No, Flurry of Blows
Yeah, but if they pass the save and they're immune to it,
is different.
You still spend it, right?
Yeah,
it's still spent if they pass.
That's where the confusion was. They thought you were meaning like it doesn't a spend.
No, so I get one back because on my second one would have been a stunning strike, but
right?
I missed, so I get that key point back.
That's what I was talking about.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Then that is correct.
We're all
100%.
I don't want you to burn all your key. But yes, so continuing to go for it, it just starts like dodging back and forth, and you try and like punch for the middle, punch for the side, and damn fast this little boy.
Look, stop squirming. We're trying to help you here, okay? These are my friends.
Stop struggling. You are being rescued.
I understood that reference.
I'm so proud of you. Everything Alan Tudyk does is literal solid platinum. Knock. This
vibranium.
No, indeed. This creature's aura is strong. It stinks of charm. Throw a wisdom saving.
Do I need to roll my save for this one?
Yes, wisdom saving throw. Top of your.
I wasn't sure if I was in range or not. 12.
This precious bean is being hit in the being punched by Akira. It is a precious bean.
He could really use another hug.
He just wants
misunderstood.
He just wants a Starleaf. He's Littlefoot, like Shadow Walker.
No, I heard Littlefoot. I'm not gonna be thinking like no, this little punk.
He's cute. He's so cute.
Let's see. All right. I'm gonna go ahead.
He could use another hug.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend 5,000 spices to give myself advantage.
That's a before thing. I'm gonna start enforcing that.
Oh, dang it! Fine. Okay. Dang it! I don't want to fail this. I have the points. I can spend it.
Yes. Invest in yourselves.
Okay.
He could use another hug.
Is there
all the hugs.
Is there one that's already been bought that I could use?
Eddie, is there?
Dang it.
I'll say
No,
Teddy,
because the account got drained of the stuff that should have been there, and I don't know exactly what.
Yeah, we actually
there.
lost a few of our bonuses.
Yeah,
I remember him saying that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like at some point, I don't know, like if it just resets some stuff or something, but the reward requests queue was like empty a couple weeks ago when I went to look at it, and I was like, oh, well, all of our stuff disappeared.
I might have fucked it up. That might have been my problem. You know what? I am going to rule, because it was likely my fault, that there was at least one in there. So go ahead and use it, because obviously that was your intention, because you had the spice. So
I will take it. Please do better. Please do better. Motherfucker!
This precious bean must be protected.
That's justice right there.
No, that's justice right there. So
I'm over here.
I think we have 3 different ideas of what justice is.
Me being a smartass wanting to run down my stairs really quick and point out just stand next to him. This is justice right here.
We can't prove that we're all different people if we've never been seen in the same room together.
All right.
What are you going to do to protect this precious bean?
Don't remind him of that, okay? The advantage you have. That's right.
Oh yeah, no, but remember
off screen. I'm curious as to why.
But remember, my DM advantage. I pledged that it would only be used on NPCs that are actually friendly to the party.
Yeah.
Well, so anyway, yes, how far away is he now? Because you said he was slowing down, right?
Oh, you were about 20 feet away, so you can just hop over.
Yeah, okay.
He's at a good stop. I have him hugged.
Just skip on over, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, are you okay? Is everything all right?" I'll just like, or sorry, and seriously, like, "Oh, you precious little one, you're right. Are you doing okay?" And like,
it reaches up and kind of touches the side of your face very lovingly, and in Sylvan that you don't understand, but Eredrin does, because this thing doesn't entirely comprehend the telepathic connection. That says both in its mind and out loud, "Oh, you're lovely. Thank you so much." And kind of like stop that one, and points towards Akira. It hurts.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
I don't put up any defensive moves. I do put my hands up and I'm like, we like, why? Hold on, slow down. We need to protect him. He's just a wee little one.
If he didn't understand it, I'm not actively relaying.
Well, there's body language involved, and like pointing up and like scary.
Like he's over it.
Knock, don't you do it.
So I mean, I don't know what else to do besides just like, I mean, like at this point, what I'm taking this as is like, I just stopped my turn. Just like I'm not gonna hurt the thing because I can't. I'm charmed. But I'm also not going to like. I guess you have other very good friends right around you. It's not mind control. It's not gonna like make you hurt your friends. Yeah, exactly.
It's not dominate person.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sitting here looking like basically trying to reason with Akira as Akira's doing whatever. Like what's Akira like? What do I see Akira doing right now? I forgot.
You see Akira cracking their Akira's cracking their knuckles to hit him again.
So yeah, with that I will just look at Akira and be like, no, wait, no, listen, can we put a stop to this? Let's just talk about this. This one's a precious one. He needs protecting. He's small. He's like, look at him. And
where's the guards?
Slayer lurking on the rooftop, getting ready to power bomb this fool.
With people's elbows from 3 stories up.
As a matter of fact, like Akira's just going to casually look up and just kind of take like not move out of the square because I can't. It's not even my turn, but just inch just a touch back.
Oh yeah, Valineth, you are far enough away that this aura of charmingness has no effect on you where you are as your turn begins. What do you do?
Oh, so how far away is he right now?
About 100 feet.
About 100 feet. All right, perfect. That's fine by me. Gonna cast. Let's see here. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna hit him with a moonbeam. Just center that right on.
Moonbeam will burn your friends.
It says it's a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder that I can center on a point within range.
Right now, 2 of your friends are actively like hugging and shielding this little being.
And it's a radius, not a circumference.
Yeah, I know. The moment I read it, I was like, yeah, it's a little bit bigger. They'll be fine.
I can take.
They'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine.
I did have this thought through already as well, but I mean, they'll
be okay. You don't know these people that well.
I mean, honestly, I do know, like, from the little bits of stuff we've been through, that you guys are quite hardy, at least. So you should be fine. You should be fine.
But I will also say, you will have to explain to my parents if you kill me with a moonbeam.
Fine. Everything's fine. It's all good. All right. So Constitution saving throws for everybody. Not everybody, but knock Eredrin and this little bean.
Oh, I'm just peanut
and Akira.
It's funny.
No, he can position it where it doesn't hit Akira, but basically knock and Eredrin are like basically on top of him. And Slayer sees this beam shoot up from the ground right in front of him.
There he is!
Yeah, it's a target.
I'm just highlighting the problem.
Target.
This is a problem. Make no mistake.
Switching sides.
All right, and remind me, is Moonbeam all or nothing or all or half?
All or half.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's
yeah.
And if they're a shapeshifter, they assume their true form.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Eredrin, this time it wasn't my fault. Your snake disappears.
I know.
Oh, it's because it's a
just saying. It wasn't my fault this time. It wasn't my fault.
Can it not make the save?
Even if it makes
does it have more than 4 hit points?
It does.
Oh shit! Right. Okay, then yes. Con save for the littler bean, the tiny bean.
Nat 20.
Okay, so he only takes 4 points of damage. 4 points of damage. This little man's though is burning. He doesn't shift shape.
So I'm curious.
He is burning actively.
And so I'm curious. So
I think
was that the 2? So does that do 2d10 when I cast it, right?
Yes.
And then
away.
Oh yeah, Knock needs to make the save as well.
And then so I'm just realizing that it's that little bugger's turn next turn, and I realize that it does say on the beginning of its turn, if he's starting his turn there, he gets hit with it again.
Oh wait.
Yep.
It does it proc on cast and at start of turn,
that's what I'm curious
on cast
on.
and end of turn?
That's
okay, let me read it real quick. When the creature enters a spell for the first time or starts a turn there. Okay, so each of these damages are going to happen at the start of turn because they structure the spells in a particular way. Start of turn, and then if you end your turn in the space, then it hurts again.
It says when a creature enters the spell area for the first time or on a turn, or starts its turn there. It is engulfed in ghostly flames.
Yeah, so
so it entered it for the first time with me hitting it.
That's not how spells work.
Oh yeah,
the creature has to willingly enter or start its turn in the area.
Yeah,
but basically it takes the damage immediately.
Yeah.
Because its turn is about to happen. Mm-hmm. But then it's on each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can move it.
Yeah.
And then if it enters the spell at any other point, it will burn.
Yeah.
So you could do that and then drop it after its turn, and then nobody takes damage.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
If you want it.
I could.
If you want it.
But that was only 8 or 4 damage. Your guys will be fine.
Yeah. You can chase him with the Moonbeam.
Yeah, and it gives me that. Yeah, it gives me that option of if it doesn't get very far, I can move it over on top of him to take some more damage. But that'd be my turn because I don't think I'll be moving much closer based on what I've seen happen to my friends. Or my allies, I should say, at the very least.
Nothing a good hug can't fix.
Akira, you see as it looks up towards you, somewhere between annoyed and truly afraid. It reaches into the pouch really quick and it looks like it flings coins up into the air in your direction. Mm-hmm. And about it's this kind of shower of coins, but 10 of them stay in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And as the 10 of them stay in the air, each of them starts trying to hit you.
Okay.
So we're just gonna remind me your AC.
17.
Okay, I'm gonna roll all these d20.
Oh man, my brain just had the worst thought. It's coins and they're being, kind of shot at him.
Oh, I know.
This isn't quite the R2D2, or this isn't quite the BB-8. Just making sure I remember exactly how this spell works.
Sounds like there's a coin shot about.
Indeed. All right. Oh wow. They have an insane plus hit. +8. So, what was the AC again?
17.
17. So I need a 9 or better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them hit. And so that is 6d4 plus 24 damage.
Jesus.
Each of them does a d4 plus 4. And just the whole slurry of them just start pelting into you, bludgeoning you.
Wait a second. These are objects, right?
They are coins that are attacking you themselves.
I feel better about the other thing. I was gonna try and grab one and throw it at his head, but no. I feel better about something else. After the first one hits me, he needs to make a DC 14 strength save.
It is the object that is a creature, quote unquote. It is an animated construct, if you will, that does it. But I will say that you can basically target half of the coins. Like, is this a to whom it may concern, or is this a to one thing?
It says when you take damage from a creature that is within 10 feet of me, I can use my reaction to emanate telekinetic energy. The creature that dealt damage must make a strength saving throw, and on a failed save takes 2d8 force damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
So what I'll say then is that you can basically try and the one of the coins that's like between you and him, you can try and slam that coin to try and hit him with it. It's a strength save.
Yeah, DC 14. Save.
Oh yeah, no, their strength is what some would call balls, because they're coins. 10. You hit it and it knocks it, like the magic animating this coin breaks immediately. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I did 12.
12. Yeah, that was the damage. All right. And then it is going to try and dodge out of the way. Well,
does Charmed do anything? Like, does anything happen to Charm when the Charmer attacks our compatriot?
Depends on the charm. Depends on the type of charm. If he attacks you, it's especially bad. Just being damaged, not always. Him damaging you would definitely make a problem for it. But
what if we used him to damage them?
You blast that coin and it flings right towards his forehead and like stamps into his forehead, and he reaches up and just there's a universal sound for the word fuck, no matter what language it's in.
Amen.
And you might not understand it on a linguistic level, but on an insightful comprehension of body language and curt sound, you get the feeling of the word fuck after that coin just stamps into his forehead.
I understood exactly.
Hey, that's not a nice word. We're trying to help you here. Come on, let's just get you back to the feelings so we can help you better.
So there is a slight snafu that I do want to bring up.
Yes.
If you are actively in combat with a creature and it casts Charm Person on you, you roll it at advantage.
It didn't cast Charm Person. This is an aura of charm.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. I was checking.
You're okay.
Because I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that like attacking your companions, it doesn't break charm at all, and sure as shit, it does not.
Yeah, just like RJH said, like it depends on the charm. Because, like, for example, if Henry Cavill was trying to like attack me, I'd let him fully.
Oh my god, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like if Henry Cavill was straight up gonna punch me in the face, I'd be like, "Please, Daddy."
But if he did enough damage to you, you might begin to object to it, right? Like
no, I'd turn straight into Angel Dust. I turn straight into Angel Dust. Harder, Daddy.
I say
Yowza.
straight man, just so we're clear.
All right. So using your
I think they're just for you, Tim.
stamping it in the forehead with the coin, it and you the two of you have that moment of like, no, please, we're trying to help you, but it like dives through Akira's legs, because now Akira's reaction has been spent, and goes to try and escape through one of the yards back here.
Can I try to keep holding him, like, in a helpful way? Like, not actively harming him, but in a
It's like, no, wait, we've got to go this way.
Can I hold him?
If your friend was being actively harmed, would you try and stop them from getting away from the harm?
Well, my turn hasn't come yet, so I haven't gotten the opportunity to start taking him back to the healers yet, because he said I couldn't do that last time. My goal is still to get him to the healers.
Would you, if your friend was being actively attacked, try and stop them from running away from the attack?
If Luca was wanted by the guards, if Luca was wanted by the guards and I was running from something, would you try to take me to the guards to be healed?
Luca, you're not in this. You're at home.
But that's the same level of confidence you have in this person, is what we're saying.
He's a friend.
Yeah,
he's a friend. Yeah, he's a friend. You view him in the same way you view the rest of us at this juncture.
Mm-hmm. In theory, unless we're not actually your friends. I mean, you can be honest.
I mean, if you want like my answer, like as an actual person, depends on the friend.
Eredrin. So we want Eredrin.
Depends on the friend.
Ouch. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, sure. Let him.
All right.
I don't care.
So Slayer, he's this little creature burned, feeling the burn a little bit, getting hit in the forehead by one of these coins, just goes sprinting across the street.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, I'm still obscenely far away. I literally can't catch him, so I'm just gonna keep fucking running.
No, it's I'm sorry. I forgot that his speed got reduced by another 10 feet. So he's actually a little bit closer. He's only on the other side of that road. If you go full bore sprinting and leap, you might in fact land on him.
I can't see where he is.
He's right under you.
Something under you, yeah. It's hard to see because all of our name tags and everything.
I made it small. I'll make it a little bit bigger. There's a imprecision to exactly where he is.
Oh, it's right.
But basically,
highlight on him anyway.
Maybe. But basically, Slayer, you can try and athletics check, leap your whole ass body to try and like I don't know, belly flop on this man's.
RKO. No.
I just think of like
Ripperoonie there.
Damn.
Ripperoonie there, bud. This poor thing.
35.
Yeah. So you go like you're mid run, kind of running along the edge, seeing where you need to go, and it starts getting further away. You crack part of the ground where you leave, and all right. So roll your unarmed strike plus 3d6 because you're falling on this thing.
I just imagine like you jumped off of there, and then in my head, fucking Link in like Super Smash Bros, like the B down move, where he just kind of turns into a ball with a sword just held underneath him, just impale something underneath you. But I know it wasn't with the sword, but that's what I saw in my head.
And how far away? How far away am I from this? Just out of curiosity.
Only maybe 30 feet, like 30, 40 feet, because he's he's actively hurt in the foot right now.
Okay.
Let me know 30 or 40 because that actually makes a difference.
Let me recalculate.
You already used your reaction.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My reaction is burned.
Yeah.
I was gonna add some damage to Slayer's fall.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. That's all right.
My Tavern Brawler plus 3d6, right?
Yeah, Tavern Brawler plus 3d6.
Okay. It won't let me just roll the damage, so I'm just gonna click the thing.
Word.
Well, how about that?
You know what? You did roll a crit. The argument is there, and I accept it.
Even the game's like, he crit there, so he needs to crit here, right?
Yeah. No, the game is telling us. So roll 2 more d6 because we already got a d6 out of that.
Okay.
Oh man. Hey.
Okay. So
the best of both worlds.
So 18, 19, 20, 25, 31, 35, 40.
Can I smite?
I was just gonna say. Does it have to be a weapon strike?
I am going to tell you, save your spell slot.
Because you turned him to paste.
You're flopping on this poor creature with 40 points of damage. P.S. You're going to take 20 points of damage for basically just whole body flopping onto this guy.
That tracks. For reference,
Paste.
Slayer weighs about 710 pounds.
Yeah, no. All taken into account.
For weight of reference. But
so this boulder, right? Speaking of sky boulders that y'all are known for throwing, randomly coming out of nowhere. This guy is actively running. Akira, you turn around to track him to be like, oh no, you fucking don't. And like Cord answering your prayer of no, you fucking don't, you just see Slayer jumping without a parachute, slam into this thing, and leave an imprint on the ground where he lands, and it's almost like sparkles of Fey energy, similar to that you'd been seeing it try and use, and all of this just glitter all over the ground around Slayer. And as Slayer starts to get up, you see the glittery green gold all over his front. And then the pants fall off, and on his chest there's just the outline of pants somewhere around his belly button. And then the rest of his front down to his knees, up to his face, all covered in glitter.
Nice.
Okay,
so he's not dead, right?
So he's vanished.
Oh no, Eredrin knocked both of you instantly no longer charged.
Unfortunate. I didn't mean to
so
kill
you did kill him.
I didn't mean to.
Why do the charm spells always have a weird aftertaste? Every time.
Because I just realized if it would have lasted a little bit longer, my echo can't be charmed.
Yes, but it's directly controlled by you.
Yeah,
it's directly controlled by you. So,
however, it's maybe another timeline if we look into the lore of it. So another timeline,
indeed.
But mechanically,
everything
controlled
mechanically. Indeed. So,
by the thing, screw it.
As y'all come together here in this moment to here, I'll go ahead and just eat all those characters away.
I swear I didn't mean to.
I I personally don't care.
Whether you meant to or not, he's definitely flat now.
Is the coin pouch still there?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Yeah. There's also the imprint, the imprint of the coin pouch, pants and coin pouch on the chest, coin pouch above pants. But then, but also that coin pouch also entirely glittered.
Gross.
And yeah.
So I guess the next question
Indeed.
arises: is did he get away or?
Guards start running around the corner from the Omni Smelter. Three of them with crossbows out, and like they come around the corner and look like they're aiming, not specifically at any of you, but like aiming and looking around, and then they see the splatter of glitter and stuff on Slayer, and being like, "Did you get him?"
I think so. Yeah, he kind of turned to dust when I landed on him.
I'm gonna start to use Mage Hand to dust the pants off and dust Slayer off as well. I'll just Mage Hand the glitter off of Slayer and off the pouch and pants, so anyone who wants to pick it up can just pick it up.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not coming off.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You have been painted, and
you're gonna.
Is there a bathhouse in up? Up.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of bathhouses and fresh water from the Silver Falls and.
Know where I'm going after.
Well, it's on me, so you're fine.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm still going. It'd be a good time either way.
Right.
But the three guards come up and and kind of lowering the crossbows. Some of them actively, or two of them actively decocking their crossbows and letting them hang at their sides. And I'm like, that was very, very good of you. You all, who are you?
Oh, we're just passing through. There's this was.
You're gonna fucking get that, aren't you? You're going for it. I know.
Get it, yeah. But this was the satchel he had on him. It's probably full of the missing people's gold. He stole some of my gold too. It was about 46. I'll let you guys handle returning this to everyone.
And the guy. One of them that put their crossbow away kind of grabs a satchel and reaches in, and while not a bag of holding, it is slightly larger on the inside when they reach in, because bags of holding kind of a fully different space when you drop stuff into them.
Yeah.
This one is just bigger on the inside, and
it's a Harry Potter.
and yeah, his arm goes a little bit further than it should into the bag, and then and starts pulling out. So you lost 42, and they start counting them out, and you lost 46. Sorry, 46, and just pulls out, gives it to you. 6 platinum, he said, and goes and fishes out 6 platinum pieces, gives them to you. Where else you stole them from?
To be actually totally accurate, Slayer would have said 44, because I think that's what you said I lost, because I had 100 left, and I'm at 16 now. No.
Then, yeah, it would be.
It would be... Oh, I accidentally doubled it. I think that's what happened. Because I subtracted gold, and you subtracted gold.
Oh, right. In that case, yeah, it would have...
It was probably
re-add 80. Yeah, or whatever. Reset it to 100.
Make it right.
Yeah, make it right.
Yep. Cool. We're good.
So while we're handing out all of our coin back, I'd like my 10 platinum.
10 platinum, he said. All right. And gets out 10 platinum, hands it over. Anybody else get stole from?
Yes, he took 10 platinum from me and 50 gold.
10 platinum and 50 gold, and they start basically the one of them's holding the satchel and just like pulling coins out, handing them to the other one that's not currently armed, and they kind of make a thing of it, making sure that it's like double counted. All right, here you go.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
I mean, granted, while everyone here is telling the truth, that's such a flawed system. Hey, you know what? They took 5 platinum in my.
You think I told the truth?
I did.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, no. There's a reason. I'll say there's a reason that I am not asking for deception checks right now. It's because y'all literally just fucking body slam that thief into the ground. So right now they have no reason to disbelieve you.
Yeah.
And I, the rogue, and the one honest one, or one of the two honest ones.
And there's a reason that I'm asking. Anybody? That's everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think the rest was. Oh, what were you gonna say, Adrian?
It's not much, but I think there were 2 silver missing from that.
Oh.
Silver?
I was just gonna say
You guys
that
know I like silver, okay?
Yeah. I was just gonna say the rest is probably from all the rest of the people who were at the Omni smelter there.
He goes rooting around in there. He's like, no, that's platinum. There's no silver in here.
Huh. I must have
You
dropped
sure you didn't misplace it?
it. It's fine.
Oh, cheers. No worries. If I find some silver, I'll see if I can seek you out.
It'll be fine. Thank you, though.
Yeah. Akira takes nothing.
Excellent.
I just wanted the 2 silver to get me perfectly up to a number that I like better.
And
you,
now
you can do your own personal conversion if you want to convert down to copper and increase your silver. Right now you're in a town where you'd be able to convert whatever you're going for.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
and then I return back to the market, and I guess I get the 100 gold pieces worth of steel that I need for the rest of the plate.
absolutely easy. You can tell as y'all are coming back, and those 3 guards are kind of going down the line, like asking people, and you can tell that they're viewing the rest of these people with a little bit of a like discerning eye to see if maybe maybe they're telling the truth, maybe they're not. But as they're going down the line reimbursing people out of the bag, several people are clapping as y'all are going down the line, and all of y'all going down the line, and then like people are looking at this glittered giant. Kind of, it's that difference between like, did he get festivities started early? What's going on? And then like a few of them have the realization of, oh, like he just splattered a fake creature, like.
Right.
So tempted to pick up prestidigitation later.
Indeed. But yeah, you're able to get your 100 gold worth of steel. Nice.
I actually have prestidigitation, and I could use it on myself. Does it work?
You go for it. This doesn't seem to be superficial.
You've been marked.
I have been marked.
I'm gonna lean in. There's a bathhouse a couple blocks.
Yeah, if I can't magically unsoil myself, I don't think a normal bathhouse is gonna get it off either. I'd probably have better luck with my greatsword and trying to flay myself.
Or there's a really good tattoo artist.
That's an option, I guess.
If you want to just go with it and just make it part of your thing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just see if it wears off. Maybe we'll get an answer in the Feywild. Or maybe it'll mark me in the Feywild and people won't mark us. Either way, it's just sort of a thing now, and I think we should just accept it.
Again, you could make it into, like, looking at the design, you could get my tattoo artist friend, he does really good work. He could make this into a whole thing. He could have a dragon on your chest, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, a dragon wearing pants.
Yeah.
Because, there's the outline there of the pants and the satchel. So,
it sure is.
So, like, I don't know what a tattoo artist would do with that, but,
Have you never seen a dragon in a nice pair of slacks? I mean...
That's the dream, dragon and slacks.
Right.
Your very intelligent mind goes directly to Luca.
Yeah. Right.
I had some dragon and slacks.
I actually said Akira just now. I was like, well, why don't I just get Akira?
Oh, right.
But yeah, also.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think Luca would take too kindly to that.
I mean, that's fair. Maybe I'll ask Luca if Luca would prefer to be on me.
I would like to not be tattooed on you if I have to say where my likeness goes.
That's fair. Yeah.
I mean,
it was a joke mostly. I wouldn't do that. If anything, I'd get Jimothy tattooed on me.
I mean, Akira was actually just kind of like just lending sarcasm to the joke.
Yeah.
just like thanks, but thanks.
But Jimothy was a dwarf. Actually, I could get Jimothy in like some nice like beach shorts and like.
Oh yeah, some like Bahama shorts.
With a nice pouch. With a nice pouch.
Yeah.
He just has a nice chin. Just a really like gung chin.
Perfectly fine.
While Edward, speaking of Luca, though, Luca, you're back at the Cinnarin house, just kind of, doing your thing. What thing are you doing?
Well, you see, Luca doesn't wear armor, so I'm trying to dream up some way to make myself a magical enchantment that will give me some armor class. So I think that's something that's worth spending a little bit of time on during the day, and admittedly, this chase scene has been one of my favorite things to sit and listen through in this entire campaign. So, I'm definitely not complaining.
Yeah, no worries.
And you developing an enchantment would also be beneficial to Akira as well.
In the beginning of the chase, it was me and Akira who had first caught up. And all I could think of was there's a dragonborn and a generic Celtic woman doing parkour chasing me through the streets of this place.
Hardcore
Mm-hmm.
I would crap my pants. I mean,
a Celtic woman in heels and a lovely dress. Don't discount those.
Damn.
And then a 6-foot Voldemort-looking alien comes plowing through some petunias.
Well, yeah, and that's what I was saying. Everybody else shows up. We got
my cabbages.
Can't even
He doesn't have a nose.
And then Elfman shows up out of nowhere. It's like, oh, I have made a mistake.
Doesn't even see the fucking mountain of a man chasing him until he's soaring through the air directly at him.
Oh no, that's the funniest part of it all. His back was turned. He did not see it coming.
I thought for sure.
It's like when you're in an MMO and you're walking through. It's like when you're in an MMO and you're walking through and then a boss spawns just right where you're walking.
Oh God, no!
Oh
yeah,
and
I imagine the big shadow getting bigger and bigger under his feet.
That was at false speed. That was at gravitational speed. It did not see you coming.
It was a cartoonishly large shadow appear.
Exactly.
It shows up dead ahead of him, and he goes it appears that I have Leroy Jenkins too close to the sun.
So Slayer's new name will be Cloud. And he has a Buster Sword. Nailed it. All right. So Luca, working on your stuff. Us definitely not ADDing away from your scene.
Definitely not.
Go ahead, and this would just be a kind of regular Arcana check, not the charisma based Arcana, because that's more of you channeling your magic directly. But you're working on the design, so go ahead and work on design.
I mean,
Give me 3 Arcana checks while we're at it.
Not super great at it, but I'll give it a try. And if I feel like I'm failing, I've had a little bit of time, and maybe I'll try it again with some buffs if I feel like I need to enhance ability to get there. So we'll give it a shot.
So we can do them one at a time, so you can kind of figure stuff out.
Where is the Simmerand house again?
3 checks. That didn't get.
It
didn't port over
on here.
Okay. Here, I'll make sure that this circle is right here, and it's instead on the map layer. It's over here.
That's right. That's where it was. Okay. So,
Oh, when did this get rotated? Did this get rotated?
It's been this orientation the whole time.
I would like to argue that at some point Luca might hear Slayer yell.
We'll get there.
All right.
Fully agree.
You said 3 rolls, right? Is just 3 rolls without enhance ability?
Where did
depending on where you would like to put your enhance ability, if you want to enhance your ability, you can.
How confident are you feeling?
My first roll was a 17, so actually right now pretty okay.
I guess the question is, Punk, you feeling lucky?
You can throw another.
Not feeling great about that 10. I think I might throw an enhanced ability.
Okay, then go ahead and you feel yourself getting a little stuck, and channel the magic, because you know that your magic can help you or expand your mind.
Yeah.
Lots of
so
things.
We'll roll this one with
to
advantage.
Expand your mind.
Well, it didn't help me a lot, but
it was
a difference of 2.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna do something here.
What was that?
Did it work?
It says you redeemed a +5 player buff.
Yeah,
wow.
you should use that, buddy. I really want you to succeed at making your AC better.
Can I use that on the 10?
Sure. So it'll even out either way in the stuff.
Oh, I didn't realize you rolled that second one at it, so that was okay. I see now. I thought I was not in time.
You're okay. You're okay. Your intention was on time. I'll have that. So, over 15 is a good place for you to be, on average. So, good use. When it's not in a combat setting where things need to be going faster, I'm a little more lenient on that stuff. What?
Time is wibbly wobbly. It's not linear.
Precisely. It's a non-linear, from a non-subjective, non-linear perspective.
It's a Jeremy Bearimy.
Indeed.
Airdrin will agree with that too.
So, kind of, you realize as you're working on it that you have seen an item that helps people that don't wear armor be.
Oh my gosh! I know. I found them.
Better
gave
armor.
them to Akira.
Yeah, you found them and gave them to Akira. So, kind of working on. Yeah, we're working on a replacement, or even your own kind of brand of it, basing some of your sigils and glyphs, abjuration. That's what I was looking for. Abjuration sigils and glyphs on it. You think that you can definitely. It'll take time, probably multiple weeks to get it set into an item, but you could definitely set that into an item.
Okay. Then in that case, I will work at getting that ready for when I can get a little help to get that done.
And starting to sketch out a bracer piece, maybe like a shirt or like nice leather vest or something. You suddenly hear like just this enormous sound that you very much recognize as Slayer's voice.
Oh dear.
Thief! Stop! Thief! Guards!
Thanks for a second.
Hit him off.
I'm sure they can handle this themselves. It'll be fine, right? It will be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
He said guards. He said guards. I don't want to be there.
It's at the moment where Lucas says it's fine that Akira was missing, hitting the thing. Like they have it under control, and Ergen and Nock are like, "Oh, we love him," and Akira's like, "Whiff, whiff, whiff." Yeah, we handled it well.
I just wanted to get him medical attention. I just wanted to get him help.
Healthcare. Unless y'all have anything else that you're wanting to buy, acquire, do on your trip out.
The forges are not running right now.
Currently, you notice as a city, the forges aren't running. The smelter isn't running. There are a few people that seem to not really respect the day or this time of celebration, and a few people out in the outskirts of town, out kind of the south side where I think it's the gear works. I'm gonna get this right. This has names. Is that the Builder's Plot? Yes. Some of the inventors down on the Builder's Plot on the south side of town, they are still running some of their forges and things, but kind of those things that are definitely like governmental fixtures are totally down.
Okay. I mean, all I want to do, like, the party can head back. I just want to swing by the prayer foundry just to, like, speak to one of the Morden priests before I head back to the house for the evening. Or before I rejoin the group.
People out.
What was that? Purveyor of notes and knowledge. May I be reminded? I know it started with an I, but I can't remember it for the life of me. What was the name of the priest at the prayer foundry?
I have really unfortunate news, and that's that my tablet is completely dead. Let me boot up my Obsidian notes on my laptop.
I may have that note, actually. Because I keep awful notes, but I may have that one.
Idris. His name was Idris. No Morden cleric. Kept the fact that I am a Cordite on the DL. I made a note of that.
Oh, indeed.
Makes sense.
So as you walk in, Idrix is doing his normal duty of basically overseeing things that are going on and walking around and making sure people are using their tools right, and or at least those that are more students, and then seeing you walk in, whereas the parts of your previous interactions of you scratching his brain left an imprint. He does still look happy to see you, because other than that, you actually had pretty positive interactions.
That was nice to the guy.
Yeah, exactly. You were nice to him, and you gave him a memorable experience. And over the course of a month, maybe he entirely forgot or just isn't acknowledging the brain thing. But yeah, you come in and he sees you come in and kind of walks over. My friend, welcome back.
It's cool.
Hello there. It's been a while since I've been in Hupperduke. How have things been over at the Foundry?
Things are as they always are. We're hard at work. What are you're doing back? You went out of town, back in town, right? Fisher's boy, right?
What was that?
Fisher's boy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Fisher's apprentice, yes. Actually, I did have a couple of questions. The first was, how long will the forges be down, or when would the Prayer Foundry be back running forges?
Oh, I guess maybe so. In the more harvesty areas, you all might not celebrate harvest close over in Gringler, but out in areas that are a little more agriculturally minded, we as a celebration of the end of the summer and starting into the fall, we have a festival involves a lot of food, and so during the first 2 days of Fest Run, we shut down all the forges so that the air can be clear, so that nothing tastes ashy, nothing tastes powdery, gritty from grit in the air and whatnot, and let it all settle down.
I completely understand.
The third day, instead of blowing up fireworks like most people do, people just like put tables out in the streets and just put their food out there. They'll eat. Most of the time, people will share with you if you're walking by. Bring your own fork, as it were. But bring your own fork, bring your own spoon. Bring your own stein for mead or wine or juice or whatever people are making.
That kind of fucking holiday.
Yeah, it's I didn't think, but yeah, we have that on the 3rd, and on the 4th we get right back to work, man.
That is fantastic to hear. I can tell you, as soon as the forges are back open, I have some things I have to make. I have to reinforce some things with adamantine. Have to make some stuff with metal. I just have some stuff.
Oh, fantastic! We have a forge. Most of the forges just run on normal heat and coal and wood and all that. We have a particular forge that we make sure to keep somebody at who keeps a great bonfire consistently running in it during operational hours. Different people running it.
Of course, yeah.
But making sure there's that extra level of heat for your adamantine works. So it's good.
Well, that is absolutely fantastic to hear. Yeah, I will definitely be back on the 4th. It was great to see you. I think I mentioned I had put my mask on during the chase scene. I still have my mask on because I just forget it's there.
Yeah, no, yeah. He doesn't treat you any different. They get all kinds in here.
Oh, I know. I know. It's beautiful silverware. I don't know. Anywho, but thank you. I will be back on the 4th. It was good to see you.
How could you keep referencing The Land Before Time and forget that it takes all kinds?
But he bows politely and travel safe. We'll see you on the 4th. Unless if you have any woodwork, gear work, anything to do, we've got tools out for that.
I may have to stop by later and see if there's something I can work on then.
Yeah, no, I need to. We need to forge some half plate. So, I mean, that's gonna take a bit more, I think.
That will take some time. You can get up to that. We're always open to crossfolk.
Well, thank you kindly. And I may have to ask a couple questions to your glass blowers later, but I'll handle that then. How old are you?
No what? You're all right. You're all right.
So wait, I'm confused by that interaction above table. Are we able to start forging now then, or on the 4th?
On the 4th.
The forges to get fired up.
Yeah, the hot forges are currently offline.
Right. Okay.
Albeit, in real life, a lot of armor making is like the adamantine will need the forge for, but a lot of armor making is cold forge. So,
right, but we're also going to be melting down like the legs of the.
Right.
We don't melt them down. We just have to reshape them. Honestly.
Yeah, I think Jeremy was saying that we could just remake them, and if we're lucky with good rolls, we might even be able to retain them.
Yeah, well, he, reforming them generally would require some
for that.
Would require some heat, and you bought the extra steel to make sure that it could be filled out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of it can just be cold forged, like. Turning the leg pieces into arm pieces would be just cold forge work, but yeah.
Which reminds me, now that you have your coins back, Balineth, I could actually use some gold for having bought those materials for the half plate for you and for me.
He'll give you what he was going to give you in the beginning, except this time it's going to be 5 platinum instead of 50 gold. So,
because otherwise I am now flat broke.
I gave you a little bit.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other supplies, anything else that you all want to accrue on this Harvest Close Eve?
The only thing I could think of is possibly going around and gathering just some more components and whatnot for my spells and things, little odds and ends that I could find.
Yeah, Akira's just gonna take in the sights of the city. They are pretty much just being a tourist right now, just taking in the sights of what's around.
I think I may rejoin Luca personally, just check in on him.
That's what Slayer was gonna do, admittedly, once we were done at the Prayer Foundry, was just go back to the Cimmerind residence. Since we gotta wait to do most of the work we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, and is today the 1st or the 2nd?
It's the 2nd.
Today is the 2nd.
2 days.
Oh, sorry, I didn't fix it on this map. Thank you for the reminder.
Okay. 2 days. Yeah.
And Luca, while you're doing your design work and generally lounging around, you notice Wolf is, he actively cleaning up the place, dusting everything, and then actually sits down with large for a gnome, small for most people, notebook, and just kind of starts flipping through it and reading through the script, and you can tell he's kind of thoughtfully going through it.
Sisters. Yeah, I was gonna say, was that your sisters?
Oh yeah, I haven't really spent a lot of time back here since she died, and
that's true.
haven't been killed himself recently, and by I think Moradin, I think I was allowed to be brought back. And, starting to think a little more on that.
It does put a unique perspective on life.
I died before. It was a little quicker, a thing. Just kind of blacked out and blacked back in, right?
I
don't really remember. I don't remember things about the other side, but I remember a feeling. It's almost like I needed to do. I needed to work. I didn't really have that before.
What'd she go written there?
That's kind of a diary of sorts. Some of it's work journal, some of it's day-to-day kind of stuff. Some of her powder formulas, black powder formulas. She found a really pure source of I mean, they use bat shit in the powder making process, but a lot of times when you find a cave with a bunch of bat shit in it, it's gets corrupted by this or that in the cave. She found a place where bats were actively nesting currently up in the hills, and was actually pulling some very fresh stuff, and it was helping her work along, making her, giving her a little bit of recognition.
She found an edge, something better.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the other stuff. It seems like she was worried about my stupid ass.
No. It's always the adventurous ones that we worry about. She had something stable here. So that gave her time to worry about you.
You're different. The other folks.
Me?
Yeah, you. The rest of them been on the road like a long time. You can kind of tell by the way they walk and the way they carry themselves out in the hither and yon, Ben. But you aren't as road weary as the rest of them. Where'd you come from?
Nicojanus. On the coast.
Oh God, that's down in the tropics of the Lucidian. Why would you ever? Sounds like fucking paradise to me. Why would you ever leave it?
Kind of is, in a way, but Some people go adventuring because it calls to them, and others go adventuring because they have to.
Why do you have to? I mean,
long story.
You outfitted what most of us would call little posh, but I don't knock it. Known rich people, poor people, all sorts of people. You look like you could live a comfy lifestyle.
I look like I could. There's a big difference between looking like it and actually doing it. Looking like this gives you access. And access is required for the things that I do.
That's fair. Totally fair.
It's not that I'm trying to hide things from you. It's that I'm literally not supposed to talk about it.
Oh no! I'm not looking down on being any sort of closed case. I'm not gonna try and pry any deeper than you're willing to talk about. I'm just thinking,
Suffice to say that traveling around with a group is not the only work that I'm doing. The work that I'm doing is mostly information. I trade in information. I still don't know the exact reason that I was shipped off this way, but I'm certainly not regretting it. I've made a few friends here.
Right. Someone's very appreciative of that fact.
Mm-hmm.
Are you how do I ask this? You all risked a lot. For me, you risked a lot for a lot. I mean, I don't. I think I might be done with the road.
Wow.
A face-off with real death can do that to you.
I thought I was bound for a life of fun and adventure, and bounding around with no worries. And now I got worries.
Well, if there's one thing that I've learned for certain, it's that everyone has worries, and the life on the road, it may be alluring for some, but it comes with just as many worries as any life anywhere else, perhaps even more. It's got its own kinds of worries. Enemies you didn't mean to make. Friends that turn into enemies sometimes.
He kind of smirked at that.
Or sometimes enemies that turn into friends.
Cheers to that.
Hey, we started off on the wrong foot.
I don't know. I think we might have started on the foot we needed to start on.
Honestly, with the way things are right now, the only thing that I'd change, if possible, is that perhaps your sister would still be here. That's, I think, the only thing that I'd change about the way everything played out.
Totally fine with Slayer smashing him over the head with a chair, though.
He
Cheers again,
survived. He survived.
Totally fine with pieces of his beard being removed, his door being smashed in several times, I think.
But,
so what are you thinking? You going to make fireworks?
I don't know, honestly. I mean, all that's real technical, and honestly, I don't understand any of the equations or any of that, really. It's all it's all Marquesian to me. But,
well, it can't be that hard.
How much would it cost if you wanted to attend a college here to learn?
An apprenticeship? That's what it would be. I mean, they have colleges for like proper learning. Most of those are not here. But
you'll have to forgive me. I didn't do an apprenticeship. I actually attended college in Nicodranas.
That's. Then you are definitely as posh as I thought you were.
I was going to say, why did that sound somewhat condescending? I know it wasn't meant to be.
No, yeah, I know. No. But you know, it's I really don't know. I've never looked at it. It never looked interesting to me. Probably a couple hundred gold for the year. I don't know exactly. And it takes a couple of years to do.
Right.
Really get good.
Well, because if you're not going to be adventuring, you'll have to do something, right?
I guess that might be true.
Stealing horses really doesn't bring you that much gold at no point.
Well, that's the thing, is he doesn't want to be doing that kind of stuff.
I know.
That's on the list of adventuring stuff.
He didn't steal the horse. Sorry. I'm fine.
He found the horses.
He
did. He did find. He legit found the horse.
He legit found the horses.
He knew who they belonged to. They were legitimate salvage.
Yeah.
But you know, the couple of days y'all have been gone, I've been and you can tell, like, he has this kind of concerned look on his face as he kind of looked at you, and then he kind of covers his mouth and doesn't cast a spell, but you recognize being reached out to in your mind. And he says, I think the connection with the plucky brain creatures might have changed me a bit.
Oh, that's interesting.
I was able to electrify my hands. I was able to shoot a bolt of fire. I accidentally electrified my hands while I was cooking food. Almost chopped my own finger off.
Oh, I've seen my fair share of sorcerers come into power, and let me tell you, friend, it goes a lot like this.
Maybe I might focus on that.
I think that would be a great idea, actually.
Do you know any magicians can help with any of that?
I'm back in Nicodranas, I do. Are you looking for a recommendation and a trip to the beach?
You know, I wouldn't turn it down. if if you're looking to give me some sort of apprenticeship, I might as well apprentice in something that I have some aptitude in.
Well, I do know a few wizards and sorcerers in the Nicodranus area who might be able to help you out. Although sorcery tends to be a bit more spontaneous and harder to teach, but at least they could stop you from chopping your fingers off with electricity.
Yeah, you know,
Friendlier that you could work with.
It's a long trip to the coast, though. It's not a short endeavor.
Not by any means.
Maybe I'll start asking about, you know, it's just, you know, it surprised me on something I really sought out. I was using that wand, actually, shooting the fire bolts and things. That wand that y'all gave me, I think you gave me for the hat, right? You know, was practicing with that and shot the web and it was super fucking cool. And then I shot the firebolt and it fucking burnt all the web to a fucking crisp. It's amazing. Fucking rush.
That's cool. That's very cool.
And you know, I already knew how to do a little bit of the illusion magic, but I can do it more now for focus. The disguise. Now Nima taught me a little bit, so I kind of know how magic works, but it's just I never thought I'd ever really be able to control it, you know, really actually do anything with it. It was just fucking tricks. It was make my voice sound fucking cool. Yeah, and he does a little thaumaturgy to put a little eerie boom into his voice and make myself sound fucking cool and big and, you know, doing all the little fucking tricks. He saw me. What it was. I want to matter. Yeah, I want to matter. I want what I do to matter. I guess maybe I don't want to matter as much. Before I really did. It was all about me. You know, but not really me being seen, me showing everyone, you know, a disguise, a version of what I wanted them to see. I've seen you all doing good things, not the least of all for me, more than once.
No, I just would warn again, doing good things gets you enemies.
So does apparently being a shitbag on the side of the road turning tricks, right?
Oh, perhaps more so then, yeah.
Just maybe.
But yeah, so I just maybe I'll hook up with some caravan going south. I don't know how much that kind of thing costs, but maybe I can sell my skills. And he flips his hand around and a little electricity actually shoots through his fingers, and you can tell it's almost on purpose, but he wasn't sure that it was going to work, and so like it shots through his fingers. You're like, oh, right, hands that way.
Let's be careful with that one.
Yes, indeed.
You've
I
seen
can
it
sell that skill.
The birth of a sorcerer. This is awesome.
Why don't we take a look at what it would cost to commission you proper travel?
It's a strict
where perhaps you won't have to worry about fighting on the side of the road or selling your skills. You can simply rest, travel, and plan. I can write you a recommendation that may be able to increase your chances of getting a apprenticeship with some of the spellcasters back in Nicodranas. Well, let's just say that I've already got people back in Nicodranas that I'm helping. What's one more? While you're learning and studying, I can keep you afloat.
Oh.
In fact, once you start learning, I may have some security work that I could ask of you. It shouldn't be difficult. They're not people that get into a lot of trouble. But I'd just feel better having somebody that I know and trust. Somebody whose skills include the dangerous things that you've learned in your past, because there's nothing scarier than a sorcerer that also knows how to disappear.
Indeed. Do a bit of that mundanely, but maybe if I think real hard, I can figure out how to do it.
I will warn you that they're going to clean you up and insist that you dress a lot sharper.
I don't even know how I do that, but
Oh, they'll show you. Trust me.
I believe every bit of that.
He looks down at his own clothes and just, they'll show you. Trust me.
Yeah. He gestures towards you. Just believe all that.
This isn't even the fanciest piece I own. This is just my traveling clothes.
Yeah.
Sounds like such a pump.
But
Luca grew up wealthy, okay?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. I accept your in return as my own investment return. And he pulls out a pair of keys. You can fix that front fucking door lock and that back one too. Those were the keys that worked for it. I'll write you up a thing. I'll write up a thing for get it sealed up with the city that this lot belongs to. You're he kind of points. Is like you're still in your disguise. So maybe not you, but like one of your people. You just tell me who to put it in the name of. I'll get it did.
Put it under Fisher. People like Fisher and Hubbard.
Yeah,
let's put it under Fisher.
Yeah, we should put it under Fisher's name.
I was gonna say Slayer. Fisher's smarter.
Sure. Slayer was the first name that I thought of too until Rose said Fisher.
Yeah, no, Fisher's better. Fisher's better.
100%. I was in the exact same space there.
I'm sorry for taking that from you.
No,
it's okay.
That was a better suggestion.
It's a better suggestion, exactly.
That's Justice said. I was thinking Slayer, but Fisher is smarter, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. It is. I was thinking Slayer too, but Fisher is smarter.
Yeah, Fisher's also a realtor.
Exactly. Like that's why I was like, yeah, Fisher, because he's already a realtor. Like, yeah, that makes way more fucking sense. Yeah, it's a genuinely better idea. I only like Slayer because
he's my landlord.
We'll get that.
15 years to find out he's my landlord.
We'll get that read out and figured, and
be right back.
Yeah, I'll get it done. And he just kind of pats the keys twice, and I don't. She's got a bunch of technical manual shit and the equations and all that, and you or yours can use them. I donate that to the cause.
Did she have any particular friends that were also involved in firework making that might benefit from that?
I was really the one that had friends. She was a lot into her work. Was not particularly good with people outside of the workplace.
All right. Well, Fish is.
I really don't know.
Fish has got a rather tactical mind. There's a good chance that perhaps he may even understand the things that are in this. So.
Fair enough. I'll donate them to his cause then.
Or your two party members with 18 plus intelligence, or 3. How many? I don't know.
And we all work for Fisher, so I think it works out.
Yeah. Yeah. Either way, it works out.
So yeah, I'll get to working on that. It's midday today, and official shit kind of closes down on tomorrow, so might as well get it done today.
All right, and while you're on the road, I'll check in on you every other day at least. I have a spell for that.
I do know. If you arrange me proper transport, if you forget a day or two, don't worry about it. I'll be okay.
That's the goal with proper transport, is that it'll come with guards, and they should be moving quickly, and you should get there safely.
And he kind of comes over and gestures the ask of a hug.
Oh, Luca will 100% give him a hug. Oh yeah, for sure.
He kind of he whispers in your ear. You saved my life in more than one way, friend. I owe you everything.
I'll keep returning the favor. I'll keep doing it. Trust me, there's a world of excitement to be found in Nicodranus. You are going to enjoy your time there.
His eyes get a little bit eager, a little bit of the shithead showing through a little bit, but he kind of gains his composure pretty quick. And all right, on then, I'll holy fuck, I'm going to Nicodranus, and like he's kind of like muttering that to himself as he goes and slings his coat over his shoulder and goes to go out the front door, and holy fuck, I'm going to Nicodranus.
So in that case, Luca is going to sit down and write 2 letters of recommendation. One, which will be sealed with the actual sigil of his family, which will be written, just as Luca Debotois, and that'll be recommendations to get him into an apprenticeship. And another one, which I will tell Adkis who to give it to. Wolf. His name is actually Wolf. It'll tell Wolf who to give it to, but not what it's about. It'll be written in something less understandable, less legible, some kind of code, golden grin stuff.
Okay.
And that will be to somebody affiliated with the Golden Grin, basically saying, hey, look, help this guy, but also I'd like to add this person into the arrangement. But basically, I'm going to be performing a proper sending, speaking to the people that I need to speak to in order to get him set up working as a guard for Luca's sisters.
That will be definitely easy enough.
Yeah, he will be a ward of the Debotois Manor, and he will receive basically the same pensions and benefits that Luca's family is. Which also means he gets to stay in the manor.
This man.
If he wants.
Out of character, Akira does not know how does not have a concept of how rich Luca's family is.
They don't have
no concept of that.
Yeah, you married a rich guy, or you're in a relationship with a rich guy. You have no idea.
I was like, I didn't perform my marriage ceremony yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Sorry. I got my confusion.
He has the rings. He just still hasn't proposed.
It's still a bit early for a proposal, don't you?
Yes, slow.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's a month old relationship. Like, it's fine.
Right away.
Slow down.
Let him date for a while.
As soon as Arogen figures out how rich Luca is, he is sending an invoice for the rings and for the sword and everything else.
So,
you assume that it is liquid assets that he has at his disposal, and that is not the case.
I'll send it to the Deblatois Manor if I need to.
That's the thing. Even the manor is something that he has to work very hard in order to maintain ownership of.
Well, I accept claims.
So, as you all walk about doing your shopping, walk about doing trying to clean off glitter off yourselves, doing what you do, the day passes, the night comes, where the things that were being baked the day previous were more of like sweet pies and things that keep a couple of days. This night, it is like real fresh bread smells, like fried food smells, things that just accruing in the air that are truly festive kind of food. And it's not that things are being put out, but they're being prepared, being readied, and you are able to get yet another day of rest. Wolf returns with the paperwork. He would have, grabbed his jacket, grabbed paperwork that was in the house, talking about who owned it, and he would return with proper Gwendolian Empire certified paperwork that put things into the name of Fisher Shimmerfist. And,
I guess I'll be performing a sending to Fisher as well to make sure that he is aware of this transaction happening.
Fair enough.
If the rest of the group was made aware of it, we can just use the sending stone.
Oh, it's okay, because that's the thing, is that Luca has had this whole day at home to kind of do this stuff. And I can cast sending is a 4th level spell.
Third level.
Yeah, so I've got 3 slots just for sendings. So
and
that's
you
enough to send. And I can what?
And you can use higher level spell slots to cast it too. So like you've got plenty.
It just so happens that in order to get all of the things I wanted done, I would need, including Fisher, 3 sendings, which is exactly how many spell slots I have.
Ding ding.
So that works out really well.
But you are able to get through this day into the night, and once again get a long rest. And we will begin next session on the morning of the harvest close.
Oh damn!
Third.
Oh,
yeah.
We finally got our beach episode, guys. But it's not.
Yeah. This I know you all were owed a beach episode, so a beach episode with a tiny bit of action in it. But you all,
one of the spice redeemables is that it's for 1 million spice you can redeem a beach episode immediately, no matter what's going on. So we're fighting the BBG, and all of a sudden just somebody claims that, and it's now it's a beach episode.
Oh, speaking of spices,
teleport to the beach.
I have noticed the people that had donated into this free long rest at a necessary time, it hasn't been given our spices back yet.
We can hash is there a way for me to?
Time. I don't know how to do it.
Is there a way for me to return it, or maybe we'll just turn it into the biggest thing it can turn into? Something. Yeah. Point is, Thank all of you, as always, for showing up. Thank all of you watching for showing up. We really, truly like. I was able to play not this game, but actually like run another D&D session on Friday for the first time in 2 months, and I didn't realize how much needed that. And this game has been limping me through the last 2 months of not being able to do my other stuff. So when I say I appreciate it, I really can't emphasize it enough. So thank you all for supporting us. If you want to support, less monetarily, like and share and get your friends to follow us. Remember, when we get to 200 followers on here, there's going to be a dice giveaway on D20's TikTok. So
an extra donated set from me.
Yeah.
Plus more stuff. Yeah. So like we're giving away cool stuff. We just need the followers and viewers and if you want to subscribe to the Patreon or
hit those benchmarks.
Love it so much.
Support us for free is by sharing us with people, telling people about us. That is the best thing you can possibly do for us, because we just need to get more.
Costs zero money.
Bearded put such clever shit on our TikTok. Just saying. Share his beautiful face. It's really not that hard. People do it all the time. I swear. Anyway, point is.
Hashtag buy me a mobile hotspot for my van so I can stream from my van better in the future.
Bangarang.
Hell yeah.
Until next time, as always, please remember that kindness is always free. And please, 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 please keep going.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, check out the Patreon, check out the TikTok, check out the YouTube.
I was wondering
you left an entire breath there. I was really proud.
Yeah, I
thought Teddy was going to go.
Like, I was about to go for it, but then he jumped
I
in.
didn't go for it because
I was trying to give someone else the opportunity, and then they all waited.
All right.
You did.
But until next time.
you never do.
So long, all you beautiful